Welcome to DMD RPG, your one-stop shop for three cosmic horrors and Haley.
Hey.
This is Demon the Fallen Aperture. This is the finale. Finale.
They come and go so fast.
They grow up, become monsters so quickly. I am joined today by Brad with Noir as Zachary, DM Daddy as Michael, Glenn Dizzle as Paul. And you may notice that right now, Ashley, the everything, as Haley is not present. She had a little bit of a schedule switcheroo, and so we had to film her part separately. So if I look a little bit different and these guys disappear for little bits, and it's because they were not here when Ashley was here.
Ashley wasn't here when we were here. Thank you very much.
Both of the things are true, but her parts came first. So if this is your first time tuning in, hi, what's up? This is like the last one.
So go back to the first one.
You don't have to. I'm not gonna know if you don't.
Yes, we will.
But
Yes, we will. View counts.
you might be a little lost. You can probably make it work. You seem very smart. Yes, you seem very smart. We also have a Discord. Join us. Chat it up. Say hi. Join some games. Or at least vote on games. We have one vote wrapping up, and I'm sure another one coming soon. DM Daddy is really excited about it.
I'm making Werewolf the Apocalypse vote against Werewolf the Apocalypse. That's going to be yeah.
Yeah. He's so excited.
It's going to be great. But that'll be
On that.
that'll
Join our
be
Discord
yeah. Soon. That's the next vote.
a little bit. We also have a Patreon if you have some spare cash and want some perks. Like fucking with our games, saith this list right here.
So many games. So many redeems.
We've recently wrapped up the Midnight World, Snare Island.
Jen fixed Lost.
I wouldn't that really.
She
She
fixed
broke
it.
it.
She fixed it.
She broke it all. Glenn Dizzle is wrapping up Daggerheart fairly soon.
Yee.
Next session.
Yep, coming up in their place, we have Old Gods of Appalachia on Wednesdays. Looks like it's going to maybe be Vampire on Fridays.
Vampire Classic is what Chef was saying.
Yeah,
Let's look real quick.
yeah. And then DM Daddy's triumphant return to the screen as DM
Yes.
with everyday heroes, survivors.
Resident Evil game.
Yeah. And just only one of us can shoot a gun.
Is that rain?
Yay!
Oh, jeez.
And it's not who you think. So pretty excited about that.
Oh yeah, vampires handedly winning.
Yeah. I told Chef I would probably play, and so he stopped asking me questions.
Fair. That's one way to make him stop. Love you, Chef.
But first we have to get through this game.
We got this.
That does remind me. Redeems. Thanks to G. Pierce, Cricket, Glenn Dizzle, and Chef. Michael, Zach, Paul, you all have a carry each, so you can auto success something.
Okay.
Whatever you want. Paul, are you down any health or willpower or faith?
One fate. Oh, nope. Never mind. We fixed that. So, no. I'm not down anything.
Yet.
Well, you gotta heal for whenever you are. Each of you have at least one harm,
Oh no.
and I've got like 12 whatever I want.
Thanks, Pierce.
I was like,
Listen, I'm the ST, so I have like infinite whatever he wants. But it's nice to be thought of, you know? Makes me feel special.
Fair.
What happened last time? I know it's been an extra week.
Murdered a guy.
You did. You did.
There was a murder.
Twice.
Yep.
The same guy.
The same
Twice.
guy.
I mean, he needed it.
He wasn't answering my questions.
The first one didn't stick. I mean, what else are you going to do?
We found out there was some foul nefariousness happening with the bodega.
Yeah, the bodega was a bit funny.
Hello, sus bodega. Got secured going to the telescope for Amy later in that day. We're not there yet, but that is another thing that happened.
Okay.
Tried to contact Haley, didn't get any answer on the phone.
Okay.
Amy got sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not feeling so good.
She not.
Bodega food, it's hit or miss.
Oh no, it's me murdering people.
Murder.
It's very much my fault.
She's developed a bit of an allergy to murder.
It didn't have anything to do with that.
It's the 6-day-old hot dogs on the.
Mm-hmm.
On the rollers.
Mm-hmm. Rollers that look like they hadn't been cleaned in like 4 weeks or ever.
They get hot. Okay, they clean themselves.
Yeah,
Like,
that
it's
was
going out. When we were last together, we were still at the bodega. Bodega.
Mhm.
Trying to
where we
contact
left off was when I tried to call Haley.
Haley.
Yeah.
Yep.
When I got straight to voicemail.
Straight to voicemail. That is how you shall remain for now. What is the plan? You've got a handful of hours.
Well,
You do know.
we have to wait for Miguel's person to show up to come get the phone
Mhm.
and
In the list.
work that I took.
You do have a handful of hours. The Staten Island College Observatory is about an hour away from where you guys are. So you have a few hours to do something if you really want to. Besides, wait for Miguel's guy.
Well, I don't know what to do because I don't have any way to track down my people.
We got time. Can't we just take the phone to him?
But he already has a guy on the way.
Oh, okay. We can go to the gym for a bit.
There's something I want to do. But I'm gonna take out those mints that I got.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna put one on the ground and stomp on it.
Seems like a waste of a good minute.
Okay.
Just want to see if it's just straight, if there's nothing inside it or not. It seemed odd that he had these mints.
Okay. You like rustle one from the wrapper, drop it on the ground, and just stomp on it a few times. The bodega cash register dude just like slow turns
I don't care.
as you lift your boot back up. There is just like crunched candy dust.
I slow turn with him. Just like as he's slow turn. No, as the bodega guy is slow turning to look at Zach, I'm going to slow turn to look at him.
Now I'm going to slow turn to look at Michael.
Okay.
I don't know why.
I'm just stomping on a mint right now.
But was there a rat?
No, I was just curious. It seemed very odd that he had all these mints.
Maybe he really likes fresh breath.
Oh, I mean, they're sweet. So if you eat them, Sometimes they're good.
I'm aware.
Oh, sorry. I wasn't really sure what the confusion was.
If he had put anything in them.
If they're evil mints.
I guess if you're diabetic.
No, that's a good question. Zachary, may I see one of those mints, please?
All right.
It's a mint. A little stale.
It's fine. They're old.
Huh.
Why are they old? How long ago did he? Gonna stare at the mint. How long ago did he get the mint? Using my power.
Did he get him from the front desk?
This is what you get from leaving it for our own devices. It's when you get stab in a mint. Use all
Suddenly shades of LARP. Let's go.
Look, I just want to play in a game where I can actually like learn information about the things that I'm looking into. We shouldn't play Demon after LARP weekends.
Or wrestling weekends.
I'm very sassy when it comes to LARP weekends.
Which power are you using?
Fuck it. Why not? It's the finale. Story bank question. I'm using sense congruence, lore of patterns, level 1. Character must specify what kind of event they're trying to detect. When did he buy these mints? Or when did he acquire these mints?
Okay.
Roll perception intuition. I can't believe I'm doing this. Yes, I can. Perception intuition. No. No pull mod. Difficulty 6. Perfect. I'm not wasting willpower on this.
A while ago.
Okay. Yeah, no, they're old.
Meant from 1973.
Amy, what would you like to do before telescope time?
Well, I mean, Paul wanted to go work out.
I had an idea, actually. You want to go to a movie? Just to change the pace.
I mean, that seems kind of disrespectful. Because like we were just talking about how people are like missing, and I'm also on like a watch list, and probably so are you. And
They go look for us at a movie theater.
is this like a date thing, Paul? Because I like.
No.
It's okay if it is, Paul.
You're not. Oh, just kind of walks off to the other side of it.
No, wait, come back.
Mm-hmm.
It was a dumb idea. It's a dumb idea.
No, Paul, come back.
Comes back.
If we don't all get attacked and like die and stuff, I would like to go to the movies with you like tomorrow.
That's
Okay.
great.
Okay.
See?
I'll get cash so they don't crack anything. They won't know we're at the movie theater. It'll be fine.
I mean, that's fair. I'm probably still going to be a fugitive tomorrow.
Turn in your lotto ticket. You'll have enough to pay off anything.
I was thinking about that, and see, you have to like show your ID, when you go to claim a prize that big, and she like reaches into the bag and just pulls out the ticket, holds it out at Zach. You take it.
Okay.
Well, like you're probably not on like citywide watch lists, and also, I mean, you work with homeless people and people that need stuff, and you could you do a lot more with like millions and millions of dollars than I could.
All right. He's not going to argue with her on that. He'll take the ticket.
For a second, she's like puffed up her shoulders, like taking in a deep breath, fully prepared to argue about it.
And then he doesn't.
And then when he doesn't, she's like, "Oh,
It's like,
okay, well, cool."
where do I need to turn this in?
Oh, there's like an address on the back of the ticket.
All right.
It's like if it's probably in the city somewhere.
I think you turn them in at any place sells ticket.
No, because it's like the big prize. So you have
Oh,
to
yeah.
turn it up at like the lottery office.
It's not a scratch. It's not a scratch off, Paul.
I know. You always know the scratchy thing, and nobody asked me for a penny.
Do you carry pennies?
Sometimes. Pulls out a penny.
Well, I need to figure out how to tell a little girl I don't know how to find her mother.
Did we ever figure out where she was?
Where she was? No, they
Oh,
points back into the bodega. They were brought here and taken somewhere. That's the end of the trail.
What?
can I try to find them again?
You can try to find the one whose name you know.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it'd be anywhere within 4 miles.
Mm-hmm.
Guess 8. Mm-hmm. And the willpower for an auto success.
Okay. It's like 1 second. Sorry. Girl, can we please do headphones, please? Thank you. There we go. I hate to do a LARP and keep telling you no.
I mean, if it's a no, it's a no. That's fine.
Evens or odds?
Odds.
No.
Okay.
You reach out, you once again cannot find this person in the
Hey, they're
bubble that
pretty
is you.
good. Because I can't find her anywhere within our immediate vicinity.
It is a large city that never sleeps.
Mm-hmm.
It's been like almost like 10 hours, 12 hours. What?
I got that one slip
So-
one time.
Hey, come closer.
Okay. Moves closer.
Well, like what would somebody I'm guessing like you want with that many people? Okay, they're too close. It's too close.
The problem is I'm concerned because of the answer he gave earlier on. He said that several of them have been sent home.
Like that.
I'm thinking they're being used as vessels. For more of that group. Because, which is why I thought there might be something in the mints. I thought maybe they put a shard in the mint. I didn't know how, because I didn't know how big the mint was. so I thought there might have been a shard in the mint.
Sorry, they were just mints.
Yeah. But if they're used as vessels, then the people essentially are lost.
That's pretty sad.
Yep. But at the same time, it means that I can't just tell the little girl her mom is gone because the person that is in her mom could show up. And I can't exactly explain to a little girl how that's not her mom anymore.
I mean, you guys like usually pretend to still be the people you're pretending to be, like Paul.
We're the good ones, Amy.
This is a different group.
Oh, what does that mean?
They want
So-
one thing.
So you know how in modern film, TV, etc., demons bad, demons try and take over world, demons want hell on earth, etc., etc., etc.
Uh-huh.
That's that group
Yep.
that took the people.
Um,
Unlike this group here, or say Miguel over at the TV station and everything.
And basically they just took a large group of people that they thought that no one would ever miss.
And they thought wrong.
Problem is they took some of my people, which I am not happy about. But as I said, I don't know where to go from here.
I mean, you could always go ask the bodega clerk where they took the relics. Chances are they'd probably be in the same place.
Legs?
Yeah, the things that they moved out from here to go send somewhere else. Same like they did with the people at the hotel. You were in the back.
Yeah.
You missed that.
But
No.
I only have one way of making someone talk.
Fair.
Wanna go make him talk? Let's go make him talk.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
Stop.
Yeah.
Like mid-step.
Like, what if he doesn't know anything?
That's the other problem. If he doesn't know anything, he can't tell his boss that we're looking, and then it's like if he doesn't know, that doesn't mean he's not gonna call his boss and be like, "Hey, some guys are asking some weird questions."
From outside, you suddenly hear a whole bunch of honking as just a black car, very nondescript, pulls up in the front, parks just in front of the bodega, regardless of, traffic laws or the flow of traffic or anyone currently screaming out of their windows at him. He strolls inside, just a clean cut, blonde dude. Polo shirt, khaki pants.
Is that Miguel's guy?
Miguel's usually a little more discreet.
No. Okay, bad guy. Got him.
She walks inside. He kind of like hangs up his phone. Here for a cell phone.
Oh. Looks like I was wrong. Weird.
Going once?
Well, I'm not giving it to them if they don't tell me that it's Miguel's person. They're just like, I don't think that's Miguel's person. Maybe I'm wrong. And I'm just like, I need an info. I'm not just handing over the only lead I have to
Going twice?
maybe that's Miguel.
Paul's just looking back and forth between Cold and Zach.
Going 3 times. All right. He pulls his phone right back out. Makes a phone call. Yeah, nobody here. Yeah, it's the right. Yeah, it's the right bodega. I have GPS. Yeah, I don't. Michael, Zach?
Yes.
Or Zach?
Present.
Do you have the cell phone for Miguel?
I do, but they don't seem to know you, so I'm not handing it over.
Who is they?
The people that live here.
Hi.
Hi. Yeah, I got this internship like 3.5 weeks ago.
Hmm.
What do I need him to call you?
That'd be nice.
I'm on a. He gave me 22 minutes. Yeah, Miguel, they. Yeah. Uh huh. Okay. Hangs up. Just stares.
Paul looks over. How you doing?
Doing better if I can get back in 11 minutes. What's your name?
My name?
Mhm.
Paul.
What's up, Paul? Luckily, your phone rings.
Yes.
Is there a reason why you're being too stubborn?
I'm not being stubborn.
Can you please have Zach hand the phone to my guy?
Zach, he's fine.
All right. I will hand over the phone now
Sweet.
and the paperwork.
Reaches out, takes it, looks over it. Do you need some kind of receipt for this?
No.
Take a picture of dude's face.
He like,
You said 3.5 weeks?
yeah,
Paid internship or not?
yeah. What do you think I took it?
Hey, some people have to do it for the experience.
Fuck that. Don't ever let somebody exploit your work ethic, my guy.
And you're
I know.
on the phone with Miguel. Is like, man, you're really crushing the souls out there, aren't you?
Guy just turns around and leaves. Just as people are still honking, a cacophony of noise and shouts. He gets back into his car and drives away.
Well, that's
Well,
fine.
that's a thing.
My only lead. Y'all didn't seem to know who he was. I wasn't giving it to him.
Yeah, no, but you're not wrong for thinking that way. I've never seen that, and I'd honestly thought Miguel would send somebody a bit more important and able to defend themselves than an intern.
Listen, sometimes interns see some shit. Okay.
Hellhole of demons. abducted and kidnapped a whole bunch of people, you're going to send an intern to come collect the information.
Honestly, it was probably supposed to be a low-key insult. If I had to guess.
Well,
It's only an insult if we take it that way.
it just makes us look more incompetent.
Well,
Again, so what are we doing today, guys? Well, we're killing time, waiting to go to the telescope.
Same thing we do every night, Pinky.
Well, I've got to go figure out what to do about a little girl.
I mean, if maybe they're still getting people, we could, I don't know, keep an eye out for cops or anyone rounding up homeless people.
I mean, if we want the cops, all I gotta do is go stand in front of one of the city cameras.
Well, I don't
That's-
think they're going to,
Mm-mm.
for the most part, do it in broad daylight. They seem to wait. They seem to have waited till the nighttime.
It's because the vampires.
So,
Wait, are the vampires working with the bad demons?
It depends on what vampires it are. Some of them, for some reason, work with demons. Others don't, etc., etc.
But does it hurt your feelings if they don't want to work with you?
No, I hate vampires.
Yeah, they seem to suck.
Good then.
All right, well, where's the little girl at?
well, let's go to where I dropped her off.
When we last left off, you were at the middle of Central Park. Both a hot dog and your unconscious mother's body at your feet. Some blood, some brain splattered across the side of your face. And across from you, currently shooting at you, is a man you've never seen before. You said you were shifting into your apocalyptic form? Mm-hmm.
Because after the very heartfelt conversation and me getting shot, too,
You did.
because he did shoot me
Sure did.
for one bashing.
One lethal.
Oh, yeah, one lethal. That's what it was. Yeah, the lethal.
Mm-hmm.
Because I have it marked. I had to actually check my sheet. I had shifted in the middle of Central Park into the full apocalyptic, biblically accurate angel that I am.
What does that look like? Eyeballs everywhere?
Well, kinda. It's... My body becomes just a glowing silhouette of just color. My eyes come out of my head and just start doing the whole infinity looping. As wings just sprout in the back. Now, this is a description I've given before, but keep in mind, when we left off after my mother getting shot, I took a point of temporary torment, not permanent, I almost said permanent, just for her getting shot. The colors that dipshit McGee with the gun are now seeing are not the usual white, red, blue, rainbow of colors. It is red and black and orange.
Angry, fiery colors.
Uh-huh.
Did you want to take any temporary torment to add any of your high torment powers?
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes. Okay.
So let me get the book pulled back up. I had it up a little bit ago to put stuff on sheets.
All right, so you're going with scales for basically 4 soaked ice against any damage.
Mm-hmm.
You're going for claws and teeth for strength plus 2 ag damage.
Mm-hmm.
And you're going for voice of the damned for lower difficulty on intimidation rolls.
Yep.
Okay, so add your 3 points of temporary torment.
It is done. Because I didn't get we cut you shifted over to the others before I could get that part thrown.
I did.
I had to remember which ones I had picked because I was going. It's been 2 weeks for me.
Yep.
Didn't write shit down.
I wanted to save this. Make sure we had enough time.
Uh-huh.
How many temporary torments are you at?
I am currently only at 5.
Only at 5. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, keep in mind on any of your lore rolls, if the results are less than 4,
It inflicts the high torment version.
and you gain a temporary torment.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this will be fun.
Oh yeah, I am fully prepared to take permanent torment tonight for this.
Let's see what happens. As your body shifts and expands and warps in ways that everyone around you couldn't possibly imagine or comprehend, the few tourists, the few vendors, anyone who could see you immediately flees in terror.
As they should.
Everyone except this guy. Who has set himself for another shot. Let's roll initiative here. That is going to be your Dex plus athletics plus whatever you roll on a D10.
Okay.
Let me clear this out. Move turns. Sort these guys. Lucky for you, G1 isn't there yet.
Hmm?
G1 and G2 are not going to get there this round.
If I want to what?
On the turn orders,
Uh-huh.
G1 and
Oh, that's what you're
G2
talking about.
will not get there this round.
Okay. I was like, wait, what? Oh yeah, I didn't have the turn order open.
You should probably pull that up.
Yeah, probably.
But Ben is
Good
here.
old Ben.
Good old Ben. I almost wish I could take my test roll for Ben. That was pretty good.
It was a pretty good roll.
That was not so good.
Unfortunately, it's not as good.
Nope. That's alright though. So that's 5, 6, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4. You can roll your soak dice. Your stamina plus 4 because you're in your apocalyptic form, so you are able to resist lethal. One, 2, 3,
1.
2, 1. Okay. So you take 3 lethal
Okay.
as another bullet like rips through. You're now slightly
Wait.
less.
Remember, his difficulty is increased by 2 against me in my apocalyptic form.
What do you mean?
Radiant Aura, the difficulty of all ranged attacks
For
directed
which
at
one?
this character is increased by 1. My bad. No.
Okay.
Radiant Aura. Yeah.
Gotcha. That's still 2.
2. Oh, you did set it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's still 2.
Okay. Sorry, I didn't. I thought those were 6s, not 7s.
Oh. Gotcha.
Like, I've got one contact that's like sliding around at the moment.
I hate
It's
that.
making.
I don't
It's
miss
making
contacts.
reading a little.
I don't miss contacts at all.
Yeah.
All
They're
right.
better than my glasses right now, though.
Glasses are their own kind of annoying. All right. Bullet rips through the fabric of whatever it is you're made out of right now.
Light. I don't know.
Just tears apart particles of protons and photons and science words. Rhea, what are you doing?
Oh, am going to... You know, it doesn't say I have to see it. I'd like to ignite all of the gunpowder in all of his bullets.
Okay, what's the wording on that exactly?
The character may attempt to ignite an object within a number of yards equal to her fate score, and you must obtain a number of successes in excess of the target's resistance to combustion. Gasoline, gunpowder, or other explosive materials might have a resistance of 1. Dry, flammable objects like wood or paper might have a resistance of 2. Inert metal might be rated 5. Water and non-flammable materials cannot be ignited with this power.
Okay. Equal to the face score.
Basically, I'm trying to blow up his gun with his own bullets.
I gotcha. What's your faith?
2.
2 yards at 6 feet. You are not close enough yet, but he is probably like 20 feet away. You could use... I'm just going to say you could use your movement to get to him. That's fine. Go ahead and roll.
Okay. What is it to roll this? Stamina survival.
Yep.
Okay. It's like, I even typed it in. I don't remember.
It's like 6 feet's not very far, but...
No. Let me make sure I don't have anything that adds to this real quick. No. I got 3, but that's at standard diff. I don't know what the difficulty would be for gunpowder in this case. Other than what it says, though.
Yeah, it talks about the number of successes, not like
Yeah.
a difficulty, so I'm assuming that's just standard difficulty.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm going to... Doesn't really give any advice on how to deal with, like, damage, so I'm gonna...
No.
Roll me 3d10.
Okay.
Okay. So I will say... what the fuck happened? It's not like a huge explosion. There's only a few bullets left in the gun. But it does burst and heat. And he immediately has to drop it, shaking his hand out. You can see that it's kind of like a little burned. A little crispy. As he reaches for another gun. He reaches down to his leg to pull out his spare. He did take two ag because it is fire and he is made of flesh. After this round, I'm no longer going to ignore the ones called G.
That's fine.
But he pulls his backup weapon, fires again. Apparently he's much better at his backup weapon.
It's a smaller gun.
It's a smaller gun. So if it's a smaller gun, I'll say 5 plus 3, that's still 8. No, why do I keep wanting to slash dice and not slash roll?
I don't know.
Me neither. God dang it. Two. So roll your stamina and roll your extra dice to soak 2.
It really does not want me. Roll 20 does not want.
Oh no.
That is twice now. I have rolled 2 1s on my soap.
Somehow another bullet just rips through the pulsating, rage-filled fabric of your body, inflicting 2 more damage.
Okay.
He doesn't seem to be afraid of you. Doesn't seem to be backing down. In fact, as the bullets hit, he seems a little bit satisfied.
Let's see. General mechanic. 1 point of lethal. Fuck. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and spend my 2 faith real quick to just heal 2 points of lethal. That way, this is a little. That way, we can drag this out a little longer.
What were you at?
I'm at 1 left. I'm right above in cap.
Okay. That's fair.
We're just gonna.
Fix me, daddy.
No. I fix myself. Okay. Oh, you said I took my movement and got pretty close to him.
You are now within 6 feet. Oh shit! The door opened behind you. It's a ghost.
No, I wish. No, it's 6:30. The others are leaving for work. I'm close enough that he'd be able to he'd be able to meet my gaze, right?
I mean, he's looking right at you. He's shooting at you.
Okay. Hey Jen, can you go ahead and make me a willpower roll, difficulty 7 for him?
Sure. What are you trying to do?
Because of dread gaze.
Okay.
Individuals, mortal or demon, who meet the demon's gaze and who fail a willpower roll, difficulty 7, must forfeit their action for the turn.
Okay. Here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Let me read
There's
that.
a bear. There's a bear.
Oh goodness. Oh
a bear.
goodness.
Hi bear.
I'm gonna look that up really quick because
Okay.
there's a chance that the answer is no.
Keep in mind, this is coming from me who doesn't know jack shit about hunters. So I don't know what all affects them and what doesn't. It's just that the wording says mortal or demon.
Yep, it does.
And he is in fact mortal.
Yep.
Kinda.
But he is immune to any kind of like mind control of any kind, just like demons are.
It's not really mind control, it's more of a fear thing, I think.
I'm gonna roll his willpower, but I'm gonna lower the difficulty by 1.
Okay, so it's just gonna be standard diff?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
That feels fair to me.
That does, because he's a hunter.
Yeah.
And keep in mind, this is just something that happens because of apocalyptic form. This is just a high torment thing.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, okay.
Do you like growl or say anything?
Oh, I'm going to. Don't worry about that.
Okay. I mean, do you want to before your turn's over?
Yeah. You wanted a monster. So now you have to deal with the consequences of making that monster yourself. And I'm going to use my movement, go in and just slash with the claws.
Technically, you've already taken your turn, but go ahead.
Okay. So that is Dex Brawl?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's been so long since I've done anything with claws, I could not remember for a minute.
I'm going to say, like, this is basically another round. So if you want to go ahead and attack, I'm going to give him a dodge.
Okay, that's fine.
right. So 2.
Can I go ahead and spend a willpower for 3 extra dice?
Sure.
Sure. Graded. No, that didn't get me any extra. Oh
Okay.
well. And then it's strength.
We gotta see if you
2.
hit first, real quick.
Yeah.
2 versus 2.
2.
Ties go to the defender. So you swipe at him, and he kind of gun up,
Barely
hand
dodges.
up, like scoots backward just out of your claw range.
That's fine.
Give me a
For flavoring, can I just have just cut part of his jacket?
yeah, you hear like the windbreaker rip, like a button tumble off into the ground.
Yeah.
Give me a perception alertness roll. It will not count towards your turn.
Alertness.
You're just like the loosest of initiatives here, to be honest.
Yeah. Oh wait. Oh, if they're not within line of sight, it's fine. They're not really hidden, are they?
What?
No. Oh, since the hidden, it's difficulty of all perception rolls to detect hidden individuals within the character's line of sight is decreased by 2. I don't know if they're in my line of sight or not. That's up to you. Probably not.
Not really, not yet.
Yeah. Anyway, 3 then.
3.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, guess what?
What? Bang bang.
You notice that something from behind you is causing like a ripple in not the fabric of being. It's not unnatural. It's not something you would expect from like a demon or an angel, but it is something that is like stepping out of somewhere you naturally maybe shouldn't be. Everyone in the immediate vicinity has already scattered. Do you turn to look?
I got 1 success. That's willpower because of the ADD flaw to stay on task. I'm not gonna lie. I was looking for 2 successes to try to stay on task at the moment because you just made this sound so interesting. I'll turn and look, keeping one eye just on this guy in my little infinity loop of eyes.
Just full like shark style. Hammerhead.
No, full chameleon is just.
Okay. You see 2 people stomping through the park. They're not running from you, but they are coming right for you. One is a younger female, long hair, down past her boobs. The other is a kind of scruffy looking guy, curly dark hair, like plaid shirt, roughed up jeans. The guy in the plaid looks, as you turn to actually look at him, he looks fuzzy and blurry, like maybe you're seeing through something you weren't meant to.
Interesting. Are they with you?
You're asking Ben?
Yeah.
Oh, he's just gonna shoot you again.
Oh.
We'll roll that real quick. As you turn back to ask him, it's the sound of a firearm.
I imagine it's
Oh. Just pinks past you into a tree. Way past you. It hits actually a tree as the two approach, and like the girl turns her head to look.
You know. Can I go ahead and set Ben's clothes on fire? I know it's not my turn, but when it's my turn, can I set his clothes on fire?
Yeah, I mean you can do that now if you really want to. What
Okay.
which power are you using?
Ignite.
Ignite. Okay. Stamina survival.
Yeah, I got 5
I'm not-
survival.
I'm gonna say like
roll.
I'm gonna say like 3 successes is what I'm looking for.
3. I'll spend a willpower for a success
Okay.
to get that 3.
Roll me 3d10.
Six, 3, and 3.
Okay. You
So
hear
one.
like out of the corner of your awareness, you hear the like the whoosh of a fire flaring up, and then like screams of pain, but also just kind of surprise as Ben like rips off his outermost layer, getting singed in the process. The girl, as she approaches you, she's still a tiny bit off. But she calls out, "Hey, the hell are you?"
She's addressing me.
Mm-hmm.
Someone that this fuck, and I'm going to point directly at Ben, stripping in the middle of Central Park, has pissed off.
Well, now you've pissed us off.
Well, and I'm going to point at my mom. He did that first.
Well, now you're doing this now.
Fuck are you guys?
Fuck are we, right? The both of them trade glances, then do sort of like a spin, a 360, to see, you know, if there's anyone else around. You feel something happen in the way you can sense supernatural powers of other kinds. You don't see anything happen right away. But then you watch the two of these people, these randos from out of nowhere. Their bodies start to crack and shift, grow hairy, grow longer, grow larger,
Oh.
into two of the biggest wolves you've ever seen in your life.
Little soldiers of Earth.
The one that had at one time just been a young girl snorts, lowering her head to the ground, just growling at you.
I have no reason to fight you two. This one, however, shot my own mother in the head in front of me. All I seek is vengeance at this point.
The two of them split up, one of them creeping around in a pretty far circle. Just getting around Ben, around to the other side of you. They don't attack yet.
Has been finished stripping off his outer layer.
Mm-hmm.
Little hunter, what does your creed, code, whatever it is you follow, say about werewolves? I don't actually know, but I'm slightly curious right now.
He's like stomping the fire out that was once on his shirt, checking the clip in his gun. They can go next. You just tried to set me on fire.
You shot my mother in the head.
They don't steal souls.
I don't steal souls either.
Do you want
I
to
make deals for favors. I don't make deals for souls. I'm not my brother. What were you asking me, Jen?
Do you want to take any other action this time?
Yeah, actually. I'd like to try to use Send Vision to show him that I am telling the truth on this.
To Ben?
Yeah.
Okay.
Manipulation expression. I don't know why it's expression of things.
Let's see. Information. It is going to be pretty difficult. Let's see. I'm going to say difficulty 8.
8? Okay. I'll spend for a success.
Okay.
I only needed 1, right? I'm just trying to relay like an image of me telling the truth.
When you
I'm not trying to relay any commands.
when your mind reaches out, it meets just an incredible amount of resistance. You push and you push, and like the second you're about to give up, you sense like a crack, the smallest, tiniest crack, maybe just a second. What do you send in that 1 second?
I send the image of Haley's mother getting her cancer diagnosis, followed quickly by her making a deal and me curing her cancer for her. Because that was the whole aspect of my part of the deal for her. I'm gonna turn my lamp on real quick.
Sure.
The sun has decided it wanted to hide.
I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna roll his faith. Or his
His willpower.
Yeah.
It's like I'm not trying to lie to him.
Well, then you should probably spend a willpower.
I already did. When this all started, I already did.
You can tell the flash of an image reaches him because he like flinches. Like that doesn't get to happen very often. There's just a brief glimmer of confusion, concern, doubt. Before he raises the gun right back up again. You motherfuckers have always been liars. Don't do that shit.
I don't lie. This is a lie. But the mortal doesn't need to know that.
Yeah, that's what a liar says.
You should really meet my brother then. He's nothing but lies.
From behind you, you hear the sound of dragging.
Dragging?
Dragging.
Okay. One eye flips back. This is the whole reason my description of biblically accurate angel.
You see one of the giant wolves has shifted back down to something like a large version of himself, kind of beefy, a little hairier, a little taller.
He's in Hispo.
He's in
Or not
Glabro.
Hispo. Glabro. I've only ever done one werewolf game, Jen.
He's hooked his arms underneath the arms of your mother and is carefully trying to drag her backwards, away from you,
And
away from the scene.
He looks like he's actually trying to be careful with dragging her away, right?
I mean, he's trying to get her away. He's not trying to hurt her.
Okay, that's all that matters right now. Is he's not trying to hurt her. I'll let him for right now. I will ask about that later.
Okay.
Did you say Ben was going to try to shoot me again? I don't honestly remember.
I said he lowered his pistol back to you.
Yeah.
And then you argued for a bit.
Yeah. Those little wolves are so interesting at times. So, Hunter, your name. I don't trade in names. I want to refer to you as something other than Little Hunter.
Little?
Relative.
Call me B.
You say B, Jen?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I couldn't tell if you said B or Bean.
Bean. Call me Pinto.
All right, B. You can call me R. Why are you? I mean, I get it. You're a hunter. You hunt us, my kind, the fallen. If you want someone who actually trades in souls, I'll happily give you that information. Free of charge. No deals to be made.
Yeah, okay.
My siblings and I don't always see eye to eye. I'm sure you have
Is it an eyeball joke?
siblings. It wasn't intentional, but I'm sure you have siblings and have had arguments, possibly even detest some of them. I don't know what your life story is like. I'm not that kind. I'm not from that house. Would you like the information? That way you have another target to
I
go
thought you were
hunt?
going to tell me it. I thought this was a monologue leading up to the actual fucking information, but here you go.
Oh,
Just
sorry,
asking more questions.
I thought you wanted... I was waiting to see if you wanted the information or... Okay. Do you have something to write with?
Sure.
Does he actually?
He doesn't reach for it.
Okay. Jen, I'm going to... And this is how Rhea got her infamy, by the way, was by sending hunters after her siblings. I'm going to give him Miguel.
Okay.
I'm going to give him the angelic name, his mortal name, and where his office is.
Okay. All of that should be in the sheet, but...
It is. But just so you know what I was giving him. Let's see. My brother, Gabriel, the fuck is his mortal name? Miguel something. Starts with an A. Avocado. After like scratching her head for a few seconds, Alvarez.
You
That's his
sound like
last
you're making
name.
this shit up.
No, I'm really bad with names. He is actually one of my actual siblings from the same house. Currently, his office is at the top floor of the NBC building. The other receptionist named Stephanie. Lovely girl. If you do go after him, I ask that you spare her. I'm fairly certain she's just mortal. She's not one of us, I can tell you that.
Yeah, see, the sister only wants one name right now, but thanks for that. You have the name of the Cosmos guy?
Cosmos.
You've been hanging out with him.
Oh, the reader, yes. I'll give you his name if you'll let me go. So that's the only way I'll give you his name. Because he's currently working on something with Immortal, trying to prove some fucking research. I don't know all the details about that.
Sure.
And I'll give him Michael's name. I don't know his last name, I just know his first name. Because I don't remember what, as a player, I don't remember what Michael's last name is.
Yarborough.
Huh?
Yarborough.
Oh, Yarborough.
Mm-hmm.
His mortal name is Michael Yarborough. He tends to hang out in gambling parlors. I don't know. I've never frequented them myself.
Yeah, that's not the name we want.
You want? Okay.
Don't play dumb.
Would you rather have all the information or no information? I'm at least willing to will and deal here.
Mm-hmm.
What was his name, Jen? I don't remember.
Ashley.
Look, it's been 2 weeks and I haven't. I've had only one thing on my mind.
Revenge.
And that is how to fuck your game over. Right at the final hour.
Sachiel.
His name is Sachiel? Sachiel? Sachiel, that sounds right. Spelled the same.
Give me a...
As for where he's currently at, that one I couldn't tell you. He hasn't told me shit about where he's going. Wait. No. My bad. I was supposed to meet him over at... And while still in apocalyptic form, you just see the Lazy Days Motel. Apparently there was some trafficking thing that he was investigating. I don't know.
Give me a Dex Athletics.
I had to check what my athletics was. I don't have athletics.
So that's 0?
No, it's 1.
You don't have athletics?
I increased it to 7 for the difficulty.
Okay.
I do the good things.
Difficulty.
I don't know. You didn't tell me a difficulty. I didn't ask. Yeah, I'm getting hit by whatever the fuck is coming at me.
A gunshot. The second you get done talking, you watch his finger squeeze the trigger again.
Oh.
Oh.
And I I was being so nice.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's actually 8. That's
It's-
actually 8.
It's still more than what I can soak.
8 plus 5 is 13. Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Considering I can only roll
Oh.
6 dice for soaking damage.
1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5? Is that 5?
1, 2, 3,
4, 5, 6 minus 1.
Yeah, 5.
5. All right.
I might be able to soak the damage.
You might be able to.
Let's roll. 2 times.
1, 2.
I can soak 2.
You can soak 2. Do you want to use a willpower or?
Yeah.
For a success or for more dice? I
I'll
don't know
just
what
do
you're
a
at
6.
health-wise. Okay.
I'll just use it for 1 success.
Okay. So
To take my successes up to 3.
soak 3, so that's 2.
Ow. Jackass?
You see as the one behind you, you just continue to hear the noise of dragging. Just more and more dragging. It gets further and further away from
Eyeball still just looking that way.
you. Further away from you. You're not sure where he's going. But he is doing a drag. When the shot fires, the one still in Krynos, who's just been leering,
Prowling.
like ready to pounce, basically whips out a clawed fist to backhand the hunter. Roll. What's the plus on Krynos?
On Krynos for Brawl, I believe, or for Strength, it is...
For Dex. Let's
for
see.
Dex, I think it's a 3?
Listen, I have it up over here.
Yeah.
No, just plus
More
1 in
reliable.
Dex. Just 1.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Where was I getting a 3 from? It doesn't matter. It doesn't fucking...
It really doesn't.
God, hang on. How many is that?
It's
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7?
yeah.
Fuck. Wait, does she get the surprise advantage on him?
No.
Oh.
But she does get a +4 for strength. So that is
Oh, that's where I was getting the 3.
4 plus 7.
Yeah. That's a lot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 minus 2 is
1, 2, 3.
3.
Minus. Yeah, 3. So was she just waiting to pounce on whoever made first?
Maybe.
Maybe.
You
That's
see
what it
this
seems
man's
like.
You see this man's head whip back, like his nose crack open, blood immediately gushing down his face as he is thrown flat onto his back. Evens or odds?
Evens, always.
The force of his back hitting the ground ricochets through his body, and his gun just flies out of his hand, clattering across the ground. He coughs and spits like a tooth flying off into the dirt as he groans and rolls over to try to get back up to his hands and knees.
What color is her fur, by the way?
Black.
Okay. I was like, if you were about to say silver, I was about to be real fucking impressed with the silver fang. What's black? Black Furies? No,
Oh, I guess I
Are they
should have.
face? I don't think so.
Guess I should have let him roll soak. We'll do that real quick.
Oh, let Ben roll? Oh, he just shot me.
It's
He
still
was
one.
distracted.
It's just one.
He
It's
was
just
distracted.
he's still very hurt.
Yeah.
And then this giant lurching creature like slides between the two of you,
I'm gonna just take a step
snarling.
back. Is she snarling at me or him?
You. Now he's on the
I'm-
ground.
Hands up.
You guys, I guess, is everyone going?
Yeah.
Or did you want to do something else, Paul?
No, I was just gonna hail down a taxi.
Okay.
I go where Abby goes.
You guys find yourself in kind of like the outskirts, the edges of Central Park. Rachel
Mm-hmm.
and Hannah aren't in the exact same place. They've moved, but only like about 100 yards off to the south. As you approach, you can see that they have each gotten a hot dog and are playing a game of something on like a scratch pad of paper, crayons in hand.
It's a row, 3 in a row.
Oh, give me a minute.
Okay.
Walk over to them.
Okay.
Hello.
Not going so good then?
Not really, no.
I'm like still not kidnapping, right?
No. I don't know if I can find her.
What does that mean? Like today or like
I don't know. Someone is rounding up homeless people, taking them, and disappearing with them.
it's only been an hour and a half.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, it's been an hour and a half since I dropped and looked into this. This has been happening.
Uh, I've got enough cash for like a hotel for one night. So she doesn't have to sleep out here.
Okay.
That's all I got, man. Like one day at a time, figure it out tomorrow. But
Okay, then. How about I don't want to ask you to take care of her. It's not fair. But I don't know what to do in this regard.
she'll ask me.
Are you willing to take care of her?
Never really thought I'd be taking care of kids, but
Mm-hmm.
if her mom's just glances at her like Gone,
Mm-hmm.
like I'm not just gonna be like, fuck this kid.
Okay.
So like one word answer, yes.
Okay, then. Pulls out the ticket. And you take this.
Oh, okay. She like reaches up to see what it is.
I know you didn't. I know you can't know, but that's the winner.
Okay. It's good to have confidence. Manifest, bitch. Got it.
No, they've announced the numbers. That's the winner.
Why would you give this to me?
Looks at the girl.
From off in the distance. Great question.
Like, I mean, I'm not an idiot. I'm not going to say no, but I am very confused and slightly suspicious.
You have every right to be.
Hmm. He like holds up a finger, like holding ticket in one hand, pulls out phone
Mm-hmm.
to like Google it. Her whole like face gets even more puzzled as she puts her phone back away.
Now, usually this is a part I make a deal, but I'm not going to right now.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna ask you a question though.
Sure.
Do you want your leg back?
He's gonna get a soul. He's gonna soul this damn thing.
Like, I mean, do I miss it? Sure. But
Mm-hmm.
I get along all right.
Okay. But do you want it back? Is the question. How are you doing with it? How with it gone? Not.
Just deep questions.
It's not so deep.
Ah!
I heard him like in the background.
Yep, I heard him.
No.
You don't.
No. That surprise you?
Mm, not necessarily. There are some that would want to give anything for their limb back. There are some that just don't want it back.
I've gotten used to it. And honestly, sometimes it reminds me I have every right to feel shit. Sometimes, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So no.
Do you mind if I shift back to human?
Silence.
I'll just my apocalyptic form just melts into just glitter. Look, I was a light bringer. There's not much we can do. Just hands still up. Just. I have no beef with the werewolves. Currently. No, I haven't had any beef with the werewolves.
After a long, silent moment of just the most intense of stares. Her own
Like,
hulking form kind of like melts away.
Like, I'm just keeping my hands up. Like, she's already proven she's strong. Like, Haley, Rhea knows when to not try to pick a fight. And werewolves are something Michael has warned her about.
She looks down at Ben, peeks around Rhea to take a look at her cohort, her friend, her packmate, whatever.
I was assuming mate. They came out together. I don't know any different in character or as a player.
She's still alive?
She was barely.
I'm not asking you.
Fair enough.
The dragging stops for like a second. You just hear the man's voice. Kind of quiet. Barely. What are you?
Mortals call us demons. We are just simply those who rebelled against our father. Most commonly, we're called fallen angels.
Yeah, you made a big mess in our park.
I apologize.
How are you
about
going to
that.
make up for it?
I can clean it for you. I don't know how best to clean that, though. How does one clean brains?
Oh, like usually...
Well, the brains were caused by him.
Kind of like peroxide? Like blood? You treat it kind of like blood. But it's a little fatty. Like, you gotta use
like, pick
Dawn
up the little
sometimes.
chunk?
Yeah.
I could do that.
That's not what I meant.
Is that...
but-
Oh. Are you talking about me scaring everyone off when I...
No.
That will subside in maybe 2 hours at most.
Uh-huh.
Sorry, I didn't know that y'all had a... What do they call it? A home?
Yeah, we have a
gonna call it
whole
home.
home here.
I'm sorry, I didn't know
There's like a
about
lot of us.
that. Good to know. No, sorry. I just assumed like New York as a whole was kind of your guys' territory, not like Central Park.
No, like the other parts of New York are kind of shit shows.
Fair enough. They
Uh-huh.
really are. They really are. As for the burned stuff, that I can
don't
take care of easily
really
for you.
care about that. What I care about is this place. So,
What specifically about this place?
the place is covered in cameras. This is New York City. I don't know how many people walked away with footage on their cameras, ran away.
Ran away is factual. For the cameras,
Because, like, I came to kill you, to be honest.
you could. You easily could. I'm not even going to try to deny that. You very easily.
You feel gross to me. Like you were bad juju.
Bad juju?
Yep.
I think that comes with the territory of us being labeled demons.
I don't care why. Juju's important.
As for the cameras, the cameras around here, I can't make any promises about phone cameras. I can make a call, see if I can get someone to... I have a contact that works in the city infrastructure. He might be able to get access to those cameras to wipe that.
Yeah, we have that.
Okay. I mean, if you have all of this stuff to be able to handle it, I'm trying to think of ways I can clean up the mess, as you put it.
Yeah, I guess you're not useful at all, are you?
Unfortunately, I've been called the most useless of my family. Nothing but what was the wording? Disappointment is the word that my brother most often uses.
Yeah,
Are you
well,
willing to let him live?
depends what he decides to do next. Still deciding about you. Give me why you should live. Give me 2 minutes. Go.
Because even though I'm mostly a fuck up, I still have some level of power and can still be of assistance. Outside of the werewolf home and your guys' little network.
Yeah, we don't really
It's
like
always
outsiders.
understandable, but occasionally you have to. Anyway, I'm great fun to drink with. I I will make a deal and put a binding on myself with that deal so that nothing gets leaked from me about your guys' locations or anything. Don't worry, there would be no negative impacts towards you for that deal. I'm currently trying to help a mortal prove the existence of divinity, I think is what she was about. Yeah, there's some research. You remember the giant red crystal that exploded?
Yeah.
Yeah, she got her hands on a couple of shards of that, liquefied one somehow. I still don't know how she did that. And it's trying to prove the existence of divinity with that. I don't fully understand it. I'm not the most scientific.
Where are they going?
person.
Where are they?
Like I told him, excuse me, sorry, Lazy Days Motel was the last place I knew. That's where I was going to meet up with them when I got a call from my mom, who your friend is the word I'm going to use because I don't know what else to call him. Drug her off after that fuckhead shot her.
Mm.
Otherwise,
that
I
last
really
one.
don't know.
That last one kind of put me in a pickle.
I was like, I don't know where they're planning to go after that. Or if they're even still there. It's been... Pulls out phone, checks call log. It's been like 30 minutes since the last time I talked with them.
So here's the thing.
Okay. Locks phone, puts it back in pocket so I don't appear rude.
That red shit is real bad.
That I've been told. I don't personally like using it.
It like made a bunch of us go fucking nuts.
Oh shit.
So,
That
probably.
wasn't my doing.
Not blaming you. Not blaming you. I'm just explaining why you're not dead right now.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Okay. So,
If it's any consolation and helps keep me alive a little bit longer, I can interact with it by like picking it up and stuff and not suffering any side effects. I don't know about werewolves and if you guys are able to
no, we're
touch it.
fucked. We can't touch it. But the point is that, anybody doing any of that shit with it sounds like probably bad. So if you can get...
I think she's just trying to do science shit.
Okay, but like... We try to keep a lid on like the supernatural stuff, you know, so that people don't murder us.
Fair.
And you said something about proving divinity?
I think that's what she's trying to do. Truthfully, she's not really affected by any of our power.
Like, I don't imagine anything good could possibly come of playing with liquefied bad shit. So,
Right.
stop talking. I'm trying to tell you how to live.
Okay.
Yeah? Are we cool? Can I go? Alright. You find out where they're going to be so we can stop them. And as long as you never come back here, you're fine.
But Central Park's such a great place for
You
getting
never
writing
can
inspiration.
come back here. That's not negotiable.
So when you say stop, do you want me to just like take the red crystal stuff out of her possession and like just dispose of it, or do you want me to like bring it to you guys and you guys dispose of it?
No, I don't want you to do anything. I just need to be able to tell my guys where your guys are going to be.
All right. Can I phone?
Yeah?
I don't want to be
literally just had
impaled
your
or
phone out.
I don't want to be
so,
impaled
like,
or backhanded.
Literally just had it.
Thank you for looking after her.
She's fun. She'll be fun.
I don't do well with the idea of abandonment, so I'm very upset I was unable to find her mother.
I mean, are you piecing out of town now?
No, there are other things I have to do.
Well, maybe there's still time, champ.
Well, I hope, but I don't know.
You find her, I'll give you this paper back.
We will see what happens.
Yeah, you say you don't. It's the part where you normally make a deal. That's my deal. You find her, you get it back.
Yeah, I'm not gonna make a deal. It's like we will see what happens.
Fine. Well, normally when I get a room, it's just like at the Days Inn over there. So if you want to stop by,
All right.
you're right. That's so weird. Where is this weird? This is weird.
I'm a weird guy. I've been told.
It's a really weird situation. So that probably compounds the weirdness. Are those your friends? They're staring.
Yeah.
Hey,
There's looked for the hot dog cart.
it's right there.
Thank you.
Hmm.
Runs off to order hot dogs for everybody, including them.
They've already eaten
More hot dogs.
more hot dogs.
It'd be 50% processed meat by the time this game ends.
But thank you again.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Is this your ticket, man?
No.
Comes back with carrying hot dogs for everyone with drinks.
Okay.
Here you go. Here.
Gonna turn and leave.
This is why I don't talk to people. Says, squeezing Amy's hand lightly.
Amy's just like, sorry.
It's okay. I expected you to give it up. You never wanted it.
I mean, technically, he didn't want it either.
No, that's what's confusing me, because you made very good points for why he should want it.
I mean, it seems like it went to the homeless.
I guess we'll find out about that.
I don't know what that means. Is she not homeless?
Mhm.
Comes back with all the meat and passes out to everyone.
Thank you, Paul.
Look, I'm going to be very hesitant right now about making deals as we run into people who can tell when people have made deals with demons and they're just ready to kill them.
I still don't know that.
You don't know that. That's why I was like, I'm not making any deals. It's like, that's my deal. I'm not accepting the deal.
The deal's off.
Like she doesn't have powers, man.
We'll see what happens. Yeah, but if I make a deal,
And then the knight shows up.
if I agree to the deal, that's a demon agreeing to the deal. That's a deal.
Unprecedented times.
So I'm just like refusing right now because I am trying to find. Well, I'm trying to find her mother. I am trying to make sure she's safe during all this. And if I'm just like, hey, make a deal with the person I'm leaving with you, great. I'll put a target on her back because there are hunters in town.
Mm.
Damn.
That is the thought process he went through. So,
Michael, you get a text.
mm-hmm.
From whom?
No.
Raya.
Oh, wonderful.
She says, hey, are you guys still at the hotel?
No. I'll text back. No.
Where are you guys going? What's the plan for tonight?
We are currently in Central Park.
Long pause. Me too. Where are we going tonight?
Waiting to find out. Come over here and meet us.
A few minutes pass by. She doesn't respond.
Oh. Typical Rhea.
Well,
Okay, we've done what Zachary wishes to do with his day. Paul, what do you want to do? Did you still want to go to the gym?
I think I want to go see Coach.
Back to the college.
Okay.
is that? She turns and looks at Amy. Is that a good idea?
Probably not. But it is kind of the weekend, so. Mm. Does Paul, does he have like office hours on the weekend?
I don't know, does he?
Probably sometimes, especially in like training season.
Sometimes. Depends on how busy we are that week. And are we in the busy season?
Sure.
Okay. Odds are he's probably there.
But well, you want to talk to him about that?
I haven't figured that part out yet. I want to. Part of me just wants to hear it from him face to face rather than a text.
Hear what?
Shows her my phone and the messages.
She cranes her neck to take a nice long peek before her face drops just a little bit. Holly, I'm kind of wanted by the police. You know that, right?
But I didn't do it.
Yeah.
They caught my roommate.
Yeah, that's not That's not why you're wanted by the police. You're wanted because you came to get me.
Oh,
I'm so sorry. I don't even know what I did, and I got all of you guys involved, and now there's such a big mess. And I don't think that the observatory is gonna fix any of it. And I don't know how to fix any of it. But
what you did was get involved with oatmeal. I don't mean oatmeal, but I mean oatmeal. You follow what I'm saying.
Linda,
It's not your fault. You didn't know. Don't blame you. I don't want to clear out that police station.
clear out.
Let people go back to it.
What are you talking about?
There's a lot of corruption. At least that I know that one woman with the pointy nose and the glasses.
What one woman?
I'll say I don't remember her name. The one who told me.
Roll me intelligence.
Okay.
Yeah.
Happy we're bringing this back in the finale. Perfect. The polar opposites.
You know what? Just for spending the XP, I'm gonna spend one of my redeems to give you a success. I want that second intelligence to pay off.
Oh.
Her name is Dr. Kennedy.
Kennedy. Yeah. Dr. Kennedy. She had nothing. There was no mortal essence there.
Like at the police station?
Yeah.
When?
When I went down,
Second time?
yeah.
Oh. I'm sorry.
That's when she told me about Chad killing all those people.
Yeah, that's really upsetting.
Right? I lived with him.
He did your laundry.
Right? That makes it kind of weird now.
I mean,
But those vampires, they're doing something dirty. I don't know what. But it's going to be holding people back.
what people?
Regular people like you, mortals.
Well, I mean, from what I understand, that's kind of their thing.
That's why they go.
Well, okay. So,
So, Amy, to address your concerns, you've only done one thing, and that is to prove that you were smarter than the vampires, and now they're upset at that and are trying to bring you into their fold so they can take your knowledge for themselves. That is literally all you've done, was be smart.
Well,
You are smarter than them. You have come up with something that they can't even comprehend. So their only choice is to try to bring you into the fold so they can take that knowledge for themselves, because they are incapable of learning it themselves. You have something that they don't.
what happens if a vampire touches the red stuff?
No idea.
I don't generally deal with those shards.
First time I messed with me.
I'm sorry.
It's not
Not your
your
fault. You did what you were supposed to do. Be curious.
That is pretty
Make
much what I got.
mankind better.
I don't know about that.
I can honestly say that you did exactly what my group had in mind when we made you.
Oh.
We wanted you to reach further. You have not upset me in any way. Your quest for knowledge, your quest to improve your understanding of the universe is better than anything I could have hoped for.
All three of us are very proud of you, Amy.
I'm not upset at you at all. You have not ruined my life.
I wouldn't have said let's go to a movie if you'd ruined mine.
I guess that's fair. I know these circumstances are kind of stupid, but like 2 days ago, I don't think I would have imagined meeting you guys, and I mean, I'm not glad I'm a fugitive, but like, if I had to be a fugitive, I'm glad I met you.
I looks over to Mike. Is there anybody who can get into the and fix it?
Get into the what and fix it?
The police stuff.
Probably.
Anybody Miguel knows?
That's the probably.
Yeah. The problem is, he's not going to do anything just because we ask.
It's true.
Yeah.
Anyways, are we going to the university again?
Oh, that doesn't sound like a good idea anymore. You brought up a good point. The fact that we're still fucking wanted.
So, borrow Zach's mask.
Mask?
Yeah.
Oh. Pulls up
Hey.
phone, Google's nearest party shop.
No. Stop.
What?
That
They
will
pulled
draw
out-
that will draw more attention.
He pulled out the little cloth the mask, the I Love New York mask. This is what she's talking about. Something just to cover her face so she's not readily identifiable.
Yeah, I meant for Paul. I don't.
Oh, well, you too, Paul. But
All right, we'll go to a clothes store. Get a hoodie. Like they do in the TV. You put a baseball cap and a hoodie on, nobody will ever recognize it.
It has to be a black hoodie.
Mm-hmm.
Never see you, especially in a crowd.
Until it's too late.
Wrestling.
Also look for the nearest place to go get a black hoodie and a ball cap.
There's like so many places.
Absolutely.
Throw a stone.
Going to buy one for
It's
everyone.
New York. You can literally walk down the side of the street and see a hoodie for sale in front of a store.
Was going to buy one for everyone. We can all have hoodies, and because Paul says this is incognito.
So we're not dragging our feet. This will be the last stop before it's time to start driving. Or riding.
Okay.
Or however you intend to get to Staten Island. Cool.
Yep.
The only other thing I thought of was trying to go tear through the police station again, but they won't be. The people who I want to tear apart won't be there until dark anyway.
Sure will not.
Probably not.
So you might as well go get set up over there at the telescope.
He.
Is everyone else just kind of hanging around? Are we going with Paul?
Michael, what's Amy want to do? Does Amy want to go with Paul?
Amy decides she will go to the college, but kind of like hang back and see if there's like a lot of people around.
Michael is staying with Amy.
Yep. Same.
Okay.
All right.
Zach.
Paul's solo moment. Let's go.
Hey, Paul, roll me stealth.
That self.
Yeah. Or manipulation. I'll let you do manipulation stealth if you want to, because you're just blending in, being not Paul. Definitely not
matter
Paul.
either way. Doesn't matter either way. Difficulty 7.
Let's see if we can get a 1 in 10.
Oh, no.
I'll spread the willpower
Wait,
for auto.
do you only have a dex of 1?
Yes.
What the hell, man?
Dang. Jesus.
Yeah.
All right, willpower spent. You can blend in enough that nobody stops you for being sketch. You head into the athletics building, step inside. There's enough offices that are open, at least during limited hours. The door to it isn't locked.
Mm.
And you don't see the same level of security that the physics building had.
Heads towards coach's office.
The lights are on. Seems like someone's inside.
Walk up, just poke my head around the corner a little bit. Yeah.
Okay.
Sure he's alone in there, if he's even in there.
Yeah, he's in there. Typical like office stuff, the desk, the chair. There's also like a weigh-in scale, like a whole like wall of therabands and nonsense.
Mm.
A small bookshelf of books.
Anything, he's alone in there?
He's on.
Not.
Yeah.
Steps in. Hey, coach.
He just stops whatever he's doing and looks up.
Yay.
What are you doing here?
I wanted to hear you tell it to my face. What's wrong?
What is this, your Dirty Harry moment?
just stares at him.
What do you mean, what's wrong, Paul?
Your text wasn't clear on why I'm removed.
The police are looking for you, Paul.
The police? I didn't do anything wrong.
I can't care about that. I've got to keep the rest of these kids in this department safe. And if that means you can't come to practice because you are wanted for assisting a fugitive, then that's what it means. I don't like it. I want you to clear this shit up so you can come back, but I can't risk the department for you. Do you hear where I'm coming from?
I hear you. Do me a favor.
I'll try.
Take care of all of them.
Take care of what?
All of them. Gestures towards the locker rooms.
That's my job, Paul. That's what I'm doing.
Starts to walk out.
As you turn, you hear him sort of tap something anxiously on his desk. He doesn't try to stop you, doesn't say anything else.
One thing he leaves back, Paul leaves behind, is his student ID. And he continues walking.
Amy's just like sort of like waiting across like the sidewalk outside. And when he comes back out so quickly, not there?
We can go now.
So he wasn't there?
He was.
I'm sorry.
You gotta do what we have to do.
Did you kill him?
No.
I'm glad I'm not the only one who was thinking that.
No, we got to hear the team.
That'd be very uncharacteristic of you, Paul.
I'm like so disappointed. Like our movie date would be off, just for the record.
Oh, he's fine.
After a second, Amy turns to hug him.
Just lets her hug.
Oh, probably on the back, little pats.
Oh, that's the good thing about having an eternity. Way more time where that came from.
Yeah. Uh-huh. That's the spirit.
Saw it in the movie once.
Yeah.
As Paul chokes back a tear. The one thing that he loved is now pushed behind him for now. It'll be okay.
Evens or odds?
Odds.
Will you get one of these right?
No.
No, you know what? I'm using another one of my things. Paul, your phone rings.
Looks at it.
It's Coach.
Answers. Yes, sir.
Hey, you left your ID in my office?
No, I didn't. Click.
This.
Phone rings.
Don't answer.
Okay. Phone rings.
Paul, just answer it.
Answers.
You just hang up on me?
Yeah.
I'll be 50 push-ups when see you next practice.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Did you need something?
Just wanted to make sure everyone's taken care of.
Yeah, why?
Don't know. With everything going on, don't know.
What's going on? You want to talk to me about something?
Wanted by the police.
What about the police?
You tell me.
You're the one that brought it up, Paul. Are you high?
I am not.
Good. So that's 50 push-ups and a drug test.
Yes. Gladly. Gets down with the phone on speaker and starts doing push-ups. Counts them off as he goes.
Paul, are you doing push-ups right now?
So what do you? Yes, sir.
I meant at practice.
Oh, should I finish the ones I'm doing?
Well, don't stop halfway. I'll stress your
Yes, sir.
elbow joints.
Wait.
See you on Monday.
Yes, sir. Does the push-up and hangs up with his nose. After he gets up, I got to practice on Monday.
He just
Paul,
kind of like smiles and pats him on the arm.
Paul has a little smirk about him.
That's cool.
Let's go do this thing. So where are we going again?
We are going to.
I did forget to tell you because I was too busy, but all of you probably would have noticed something supernatural happened.
Oh, I don't need you to tell me something.
Yeah.
Happened. I'm very aware. Michael is just not going to be a thief of joy.
Yeah.
And stop Paul's.
Spider-Man tingle.
Yep.
Yeah.
I
No.
forgot that was the thing you guys knew.
Not going to be a thief of joy. Just going to let Paul have his happy moment. He's got a date tomorrow. He gets to go back to practice on Monday. Everything's going right for Paul. Nothing bad's going to happen.
Everything's coming up.
Nothing bad.
Well, he's going to tear some people apart when it's not happy time.
Anyways, we are going to Staten Island, I believe
Yes.
it was.
Staten Island University.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Hand. Still in his invisibility hoodie. Have to be stealthy. It's so good.
Is that the new one?
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's do the thing.
Science.
Science.
Plays weird science over is fun.
I'm so glad you're feeling better, Paul.
Yeah, me too. It was going to be a rough night. I was worried about going.
It might not be a rough night.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. So how are we getting to Staten Island?
Taxi again? Subway? Eat fresh?
Are you hungry again?
What?
He's always hungry, Amy.
That's just
That's my secret, Amy. I'm always hungry. I've watched
Like
a lot
you
of
better
movies, okay?
I like you better happy. Okay. That's fine. However you get there, it's still going to take about an hour. Did I say 8:30 or 9:30 that Miguel's guy was going to be there? I think it was 9:30 because it's the summer.
To whatever time you say it was.
mm-hmm.
Well, I'm trying to be accurate to myself. But I think I said 9:30 because the sun would be down by then.
Makes sense to me.
You guys pull up to the guest and visitor parking. The taxi drops you off. It's a fucking fortune. I'm guessing Paul pays.
Yep.
Yeah.
100%.
Amy seems to know where she's going. She's been on this campus at least once. And really, the observatory is the tallest building, one of the taller buildings on campus.
Well, you want an unobstructed view.
Mm-hmm. She sort of leads the way, weaving like down the sidewalks. It's nighttime on a weekend, so there's not a ton of students, but every now and then someone wanders by on their cell phone, walking a dog. Getting from one place. Perfect. Until finally she reaches the physics building.
And stop.
She
I'm going to
stop.
Oh, okay. Cool.
I mean, this is as far as she can get. So this is it. Like, looks around for whoever Miguel's guy is supposed to be.
Okay. Oh, keeping an eye out.
Mateo, are you gonna say something? Sorry.
No, I said I was going to stop Amy from going into the building before. And then you were just like, she stops before we go in the building. I was like, oh, okay, cool. Cool.
Oh, okay.
Paul finds a bench, sits down.
Amy just kind of holds on to her tote bag.
Look around to see if I recognize anybody.
Perception investigation. Why not?
Do I have that? No. It's 7. Hey!
Nice.
Nice. From behind, this one girl walking away from you on the sidewalk looks like someone you maybe met at a party.
She couldn't hold her liquor.
That's about it, though.
Michael, I don't see anybody.
Jesus. What's that for?
Michael's spaced out. He's kind of just staring. He's sitting there with Amy. And he's like kind of just staring at their hands held together. And Jen, I'm using casual influence. Specifically, causal influence, yes. Focus on a specific person, difficulty 6, specifically on Amy. Okay. To spend 1 faith point, spend it. Roll perception, intuition. Number of successes rolled determines how many days in the future the fiend can view regarding the subject. It also determines how many questions the player can ask the storyteller about what that character sees. Fills the fiend's mind with a torrent of images showing the most likely fate of a specific person, place, or event.
Okay.
Largely, I'm trying to figure out what's about to happen to Amy in the next week, since I got 7 successes.
Okay. Are there like a list of specific questions or?
So the example says Steven wants to observe the fate of one of their thralls. The player rolls perception intuition and gets 1 success. Sees the event of the next day in the thrall's life and sees that he will be hit by a bus. Since the player rolled 1 success, they can ask 1 question of the storyteller, such as why do they get hit by a bus? So, largely, what's about to happen to Amy the next week? Demons are bullshit. Demons are bullshit. I'm sorry.
They are absolutely bullshit. You see at least the next maybe 30 minutes or so on like a blurry fast forward.
Mm-hmm.
Go, someone comes, lets you into the building. It skips around a little bit. You're up there, you're at the observatory, pulls out the red liquid. From somewhere, there's like an earthquake, or it feels like the world around you is rumbling. And then from that point on, all you see is this blinding, twisting mosaic of light. Full spectrum. Lights that like even human eyes can't see. And then it circles around.
What is
to just
using one of my questions? Mm-hmm. What is Amy doing while all of this crazy light bending insanity is happening?
You can't see her.
Okay. Sorry, continue.
It just kind of circles around to things that have already happened. And you stand there for maybe 4 full minutes, stuck in this eternal loop.
Okay. His eyes come back. Sorry, what?
What'd you find out?
Nothing.
We mean nothing, Mr. Marley's right.
I mean nothing.
You're gone for a while.
I had much to see. Sorry, somebody was trying to ask me something.
Is that I ain't seen anybody.
Oh, don't worry. They'll be here in about 20 minutes.
Pulls out something, starts playing.
What?
Nothing.
Stop it.
Stop what?
Like, you saying nothing is like somehow worse than you saying like bad things.
It's gonna lean in since they're sitting on the bench together. It's gonna whisper very quietly. It's gonna be all right.
Yeah, you already said that.
Do you still believe me?
We'll see.
Yes, we will. I don't know.
What?
He whispers very softly, I don't know.
Okay.
Which is weird because she saw him do the starry eye thing and everything. He should know.
Cool.
It is.
Just kind of like looks over at the other two like, oh no.
Whatever happens, make sure you do what you're supposed to do. What you're coming here for. Don't worry about anything else. Okay?
Okay.
This is a focal point. Okay.
Eventually, you guys hear a lock unclicking to the front of the building. And like the sort of like clack of the door being pushed open.
Perfect. Right on time.
Dark hair, swarthy skin, hair slicked back from his face, just like in a little ponytail, pokes his head out.
It's time.
Okay.
Yeah, who sent you guys here? Just to make sure I have the right people.
Miguel.
Yeah, right.
Staying in the middle with Amy.
Hey, Jen.
Yeah, was that?
Because we're in a completely different area now. Can I try one last time for Find the Faithful for the
You know what? You know what? If there was any place they'd spirit them away to, it'd be Staten Island.
I mean, just on the random off chance.
Yeah, sure.
Da, 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 da. I'll spin a willpower. Okay,
For two.
for two.
This one specific person you are looking for, you do not find them.
It was worth a shot.
Yes, it definitely was.
Okay, keeps going.
Miguel's guy leads you all to the elevator, swipes a card, holds the door so everyone can get inside.
Thank you.
Sure. Presses the button, and the doors close with Santos, not Escobar, still outside, basically letting you up there to the right floor to do your thing alone. Eventually, the elevator comes to a stop at the tippy top floor. The doors open up, and you're all alone in there. No vampires laying in wait. No Weasley's little demon clones waiting for you. Just sterile lights on in a very computer-heavy space.
Also gonna go start looking around, see if there's anybody like hiding in corners or anything like that.
Michael,
Perception investigation. Michael's what?
Michael is going to let go of Amy's hand, but he is staying close to her so that she can have her hands free for working. This time with 4 dice. This time with 4 dice, though. That's amazing.
Damn.
Jesus.
I don't notice anything, apparently. Screw you, roll 20.
You know what?
Apparently,
Even.
You know what?
The right building.
apparently no one's supposed to be able to do anything tonight.
You know what?
Everybody's rolling ones like mad.
I don't know what you're talking about. I got 7 successes.
Yeah, that one
Drop
time.
them all.
You know what? Hold on. Let just for funsies. 5 successes on perception
Okay, so
investigation.
So now we know where all the successes are going right now.
Where they should be.
Michael's gonna fight for us tonight.
Sure. 100%.
Eat handcuffs, we'll be fine.
What?
Eat handcuffs, we'll be fine.
Fair. Fair.
I can if I have to.
Nom.
Anyways, 5 successes on perception investigation.
You look around, there is nothing out of place.
Perfect.
You see no one.
Mm-hmm.
You sense nothing strange.
Mm-hmm.
You can even tell that Santos has just stayed downstairs. He's not coming up after you, so you don't really have to worry about him.
As Amy starts to work, I'm going to look at Paul and Zach. It's like, you might want to stand under a door frame or be very close to us.
Okay. Stands next. Michael.
Amy starts loading up like computers, turning everything on, putting her tote bag on the desk to dig her vial of red stuff out of the oatmeal container.
Gonna look at Zach.
All right, sure. We'll move closer.
Perfect.
Sorry. Did I miss something?
So
Oh,
What
because
do you mean
Michael
door
told Paul or Zach either get under a door frame or get very close to us.
Oh, okay.
And then Zach never said anything, and so Michael's just like,
wait, what do you
so
mean
I'm
door
finally-
frame?
Move closer to them.
we're just staying close. Don't worry. Do what you have to do. And remember, you promise, no matter what, you'll do it.
That's suddenly like super spooky.
Sorry, I don't mean to be. That's just how I am.
Okay. Hey, Paul. As she like presses a button and there's like a click heard overhead. Can you can you give me like a little boost?
Door. He reaches over, cups his hands for her to step in.
Like one vial in one hand, like holding onto his shoulder with the other. She like hops up and grabs like a latch from the ceiling to pull it down to like a ladder to basically the access hatch to the telescope itself. Once the little ladder is down, she like climbs off of Paul so she can scurry up the ladder. The opening's big enough that you guys can kind of keep an eye on her up there if you really wanted to. She flips on a light as she busies herself.
Oh, we'll go up the ladder behind her just to make sure she doesn't need any help.
There's not a lot of walking space, but you see like basically 1,000 signs that say like, beware, do not touch this equipment, do not mess with this equipment, very expensive.
Is not going to touch.
She is.
Hey, she knows what she's touching.
She crouches at the edge of what looks like a large, like mirrored surface after climbing up kind of like a scaffolding to get to it. And she starts unscrewing the cap on the vial of liquid. Leaning just as far over as she can, she tips the bottle, spilling the red liquid all over this telescope lens.
Vandalism.
I don't know what Mateo just said,
I
but
said vandalism.
crime. We're doing crime now. Great influence you guys have been.
That's the
Yeah.
first time she's finally done crime.
She is officially doing crime now. She said it wasn't exactly legal what she wanted to do. Hey, Paul, give me a perception, awareness, or alertness. Doesn't really matter.
Well, that one's better. And I'm actually trained in it.
Hey.
She's not exactly being careful about the application of this liquid.
Don't we need to be like careful with that?
No, it's fine. She like uses her actual hand to like spread it out and smear it across
That's my
this
girl.
whole very important lens.
It's fine.
Looks down through the hole. Hey, doesn't she need a glove or something?
No.
Okay.
Well, you notice as she like squeegees it with her very bare palm into the edges, just to make sure the entire lens is covered. And as it gets covered, you see that it like solidifies as she pushes it into a place. It stays there, forming this film over top of the lens. And as she pulls her hand back, kind of like wiping it off on her pants, with a recklessness that, honestly, knowing what the red stuff is, probably is highly disturbing. You see kind of like a shimmer on the palm of her hand. Like it's soaked in just a little.
Okay.
She reaches out to like tap it to make sure it's hardened as she expects. And then gestures for you to go back down the ladder because you're blocking the way.
Oh,
Goes on down.
Welcome to your relationship, Paul. She bosses you around.
As she like climbs down after you, she like double takes, looking at your face, like, what?
Can Paul see her hand from?
Yeah.
Still red?
No. Every now and then, there's like like a shimmer.
You feeling okay?
I mean, about as good as I have been. Why?
Your hand's got like a gloss coat to it.
Yeah, it does that a little. It'll go away.
Looks back at Michael. Should we be concerned?
No, she's been handling this stuff for years. Remember?
That's true.
Like screws on the cap. There's just the tiniest bit left. Like it's precious. She hasn't figured out how to make it again. And then she heads right for the computer. Sitting down, starting to type.
Michael follows along.
And as she starts pulling up views across the sky, It takes a moment for her to get the right focus. But as you look, you've all seen pictures of the cosmos. You've seen the cosmos. Fuck it.
I am the cosmos.
She pulls up a view just past, like Saturn and Jupiter. And instead of empty space, there are maybe thousands of tiny, fine, shimmering lines dodging in and out of the planets, swaying and moving in time. Something that no one really has ever captured before. Some kind of energy, some kind of force, not just coming off of the planets, but linking the planets, weaving in and out deeper and deeper into space. And as she kind of types more coordinates in, they just keep going farther and farther away, moving to some kind of dance, some kind of rhythm that feels like home.
I'm so proud of you right now, Amy.
She sits there kind of smiling, like maybe she can't even really believe that worked.
Is that what I think it is?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think it is?
Zachary's not happy.
Zachary definitely made that.
It feels familiar, comforting.
To be honest, I don't even know what it is or how to prove it, but it's something we couldn't see before. It's beautiful.
Let's over, Michael. Does that mean we're aliens?
No.
I mean, technically,
I mean, we're invading species, but we're not aliens. Those are in the ground.
what?
What?
Okay. She immediately leans forward to start typing. Pages and pages start flying out of the printer. And they keep going. For like 20 minutes,
Mm-hmm.
she works.
For thousands,
So that
for thousands of years, people have been trying to prove with science and faith, always at odds, that they can coexist. And now here on this day, this glorious day in the year of our Lord, 2024.
after 20 minutes, she starts just going on and on about math, how some of the readings she's seeing, some of these masses, these indications, like it's filling in all these blanks, and her face just gets brighter and brighter as she goes. When suddenly the computer flickers. She gives it like a little tap.
I was going to step to the side and collect the papers that have been flying off the printer.
And it flickers again. And after a moment, Paul, you are the only one that recognizes the face that pops up onto the screen. Short hair, glasses, pointy nose. Dr. Kennedy, down at the police station.
That's the bitch.
She can probably hear you, Paul.
I can hear you, Paul. To be perfectly honest, I'm surprised you recognized me.
It's the glasses.
Hmm. Honestly, I don't know how you put up with him. He hardly seems smart enough to function.
All have purpose.
Say that to my face, I'll show you how to function.
I am saying it to your face right now. Your face is right there, Paul.
As in, come here and say it.
No, I am far away right now. You are further away than we thought you'd be, but that's fine. Congratulations.
Gonna put
Mission accomplished, right?
gonna put the papers into Amy's sack.
Who are you guys?
Hello.
Also helped with the prison escape, right? Yeah.
Hello. I'm Michael.
Hi, Michael. Hi, strong silent type.
He continues not to reply.
He's from out of town.
Right. Sorry about your friend, Paul. That's tough. I gave you the chance to help him. You did not. That's on you. Oh, speechless too. That's all right. I really thought you'd be more of a problem. Actually, that's on me. Well, that's on my master. But
Oh no. Not a nefarious, totally foreseeable trap. Who could have seen that coming? Me.
there's no trap. There's no trap.
Sure.
Would my prince have liked this not to happen? Of course. It's very breachy. But it won't matter. Listen, I'm not trying to give like a villain monologue here.
And I don't care.
Oh, good. There we go. We talk.
If it'll shut you up, yes. Can we continue?
Continue what?
I don't know what the fuck you're doing.
Loading.
Amy, are we done?
I mean, I don't know. I guess so.
Okay.
Cool. Walk up to the computer screen. I'm going to unplug it.
And as you unplug it, you start to feel like a rumble under your feet.
Mm.
If you've ever been in an earthquake, it's not exactly an earthquake. It's more of a shaking than a scraping.
Okay. Still unplugging the computer screen.
Do we need to get in the door?
No.
I mean, no.
I mean, no.
The sky outside, just outside of the windows. Decently far in the distance, suddenly lights up with first a white flash, and then orange, and then the faintest red as smoke billows up.
From the sky?
From the ground,
Oh.
but it's in the distance, so it billows up into the sky.
Is that the aliens you were talking about?
No.
What do you mean no? What is that?
Well, that's the world.
What?
It's fine.
And then another explosion. Far, far off in the distance. In the direction you have recently come in. Smoke billowing up into the sky again. And another. Tiny, very faint. Off to the left.
It's fine.
What's happening?
Pulls up phone, looking for live stream.
People freaking out on TikTok. VidTap.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no. Give me computer. Give me a computer roll. Intelligence computer.
There's the button. It's gonna be bad. Left and that and
You got one. You gotta pull up like Twitter. It's down.
oh,
You gotta pull up Facebook. It's down.
just keeps going through all the apps.
Instagram. Down. Down and down and down.
Everything's down.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
Michael, what do you know?
well, I believe you've shattered the veil.
What's that mean? What did I do now?
Nothing bad, Amy. Don't worry. You have found proof of God.
Everybody give me a Dex Athletics.
For what?
Dodge.
I would like to do something different.
What would you like to do instead?
Well, I knew that this was coming, correct?
Yes, more or less.
Cool. Time bubble.
Yeah.
Yep.
What's your time bubble do?
My level 5 lore of patterns. I've spent my faith. I've spent my faith point. Twist time. Powerful evocation allows the fiend to alter the flow of time within a small area, shifting it out of phase with the rest of the cosmos. Events are bullshit. The fiend and anyone else within the bubble of distorted time may act faster or slower than the normal flow of the entire universe. Spend one faith point, roll stamina, intuition. The difficulty is determined by the effect of the fiend wishes to achieve. She wants to speed time up everywhere within the bubble, moves faster than the world around it. Difficulty is 7. If she wants to slow time, everything within the bubble moves slower than the world around it. The difficulty is 8. I'm going with 7. If she wants to stop time, I'm not trying to stop time. I'm just trying to. Outside world, we can react faster. Notice this is different. How many turns the application lasts? So it'll last for 3 turns because it's a 6. You know what? I'll use that one success that I have from the thing to make it 4. Yeah. Why not? It's the finale. When the evocation is effect, nothing and no one inside the bubble can interact with the world beyond, and vice versa.
Okay.
To the outside world, the demon and everyone in the bubble simply disappears. Within the bubble, actions may be taken as normal objects, and so if we wanted to fight amongst ourselves, we could still fight ourselves. The outside world cannot impact us. The maximum amount of temporal distortion is determined by multiple factors of the character's faith, so that's 4. Has a faith of 5, you can choose the distortion to be as great, or so we are at 4 times normal speed. The bubble is centered on the fiend. Once created, the bubble doesn't move. It is as big as yards equal to my faith score, so 4 yards again. And yeah, so outside world can do whatever it wants.
Okay. In what feels like slow motion, we can see the outside world, right? We can see out, but nobody can see in.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you're so excited.
I am.
In slow motion, it seems like, because we ourselves are now moving faster. I was about to be technical, but it doesn't matter. This wall of windows, you feel the earth shake again, this time much closer, as it feels like the building itself you're standing in is almost rattling apart. The ceiling cracks, the windows shatter, and off maybe 2 blocks away, you see a torrent of just debris and heat plume up from what was at one point underground. Do either of you know Staten Island very well?
No.
Like in real life, no.
No. No, Rhea probably would have, but because her mom lives around here.
Mm-hmm.
As the plume of fire and smoke settles down, the ground just starts collapsing around it. And then again, maybe 4 or 5 miles down the line, another explosion, one after another, as the building starts to crumble and shake around you. What are you guys doing?
Just
At
taking
least the
it,
ones that don't seem to know exactly what's going on at all times.
just taking it in.
Yeah, I mean, we can't interact with the world, so we're kind of in here with him.
There's clearly like a bubble. You can try to go out
Yeah.
there if you want.
Michael, what's happening?
Oh, God's existence has been proven.
Why would that make explosions?
It's okay.
No, it's not okay.
It is okay.
No, it's not okay.
It's very okay, Amy. I promise you. Remember, you trust me.
Oh, do I?
People will persevere.
They've survived the flood. They've survived the plagues. They've survived everything.
Why? Why would you let me do this?
Because
What do you mean because?
mortals need to remember.
They need to remember explosions?
That
I
God,
would say the next time would be with fire.
No.
yes,
No, that's not how it's supposed to be.
it's okay.
It's not. No, it's not.
Amy,
Zach, this isn't.
hands on her shoulders. It's gonna
Zach,
be
this isn't-
okay. It's gonna be okay.
Zach, you agree with me, right? This isn't how it's supposed to be.
I don't know how it's supposed to be.
That's my job.
Well, I say no.
Damn it.
All right.
Old man still got one over us.
Hmm.
No,
He laid it out in the book.
Fuck his book.
agree.
You guys ever have like intrusive thoughts?
Yes.
Always.
What are you guys thinking right now?
I have a song stuck in my head.
Okay.
It's the end of the month.
Nope, not that one.
Okay.
What comes next? Time will tell. You'll remember that I served you well.
He just sits there, kind of clutching the vial as the world absolutely crumbles around her. If you look out, you can. Well, maybe not Paul.
Rude.
You can kind of maybe guess that these explosions are along the subway lines.
Yeah, Paul would have no idea about that.
Subway. Ugh. It's poor people transportation.
Further, even further in the horizon, there are tiny, tiny glows that maybe whatever this is, whatever is happening many places. All at once. And as Paul and Michael are dueling with copyrighted songs, Amy just quietly fiddles with the lid on her vial. The remaining little red stuff sloshing around in there. And as she's musing, so quietly about intrusive thoughts.
Wait a second.
What are you thinking? What are you hearing?
I wonder what happens if I do this.
Do it.
Do what?
She puts the vial up to her mouth and tips it back.
Immediately
Yeah.
tries to stop her.
I immediately dive on Paul.
I will push my way past Michael if I have to.
I just have to give her a second.
Yep. This is her decision.
Yep.
You're
Free will. God gave them free will. How dare you try to take that from her?
trying to jump. It's like I will burn a faith and go demon mode to block you.
Okay.
You know what? I'm doing
Paul's
the
not burning
same.
anything.
I'll do the same.
Roll Dex Athletics. Mike.
Is he trying to dodge us?
I was thinking tackle, but I guess strength brawl. Do strength brawl if you're trying to tackle. Two's not bad for the dice pool, though.
That's the Dex Athletics.
Mm-hmm.
If you wanted me to power through it, I can roll otherwise.
Make it interesting. You can roll strength brawl too. Let's see what happens.
And this would be my specialty, feat of strength, or no?
Nah. Paul seeing Amy finally realizing at the literally the last possible second what she intends to do. Yeah. Let me actually. I'm gonna roll for Amy. She's had a cheat this whole damn time. Bless her heart.
Paul's still in the motive. He was supposed to protect her.
I have no questions as to why Paul's doing what he's doing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Absolutely not. Zero questions. Better than I thought it would be, to be honest. As Paul launches himself at Amy, arms out, hands out, just trying to knock everything out of her way.
No.
She leans backward, trying to dodge him, or maybe just trying to do it faster.
Yeah.
Zach, Michael, what are you guys doing?
Uh, I,
Tackling Paul out of the way.
I spend a faith to immediately go my apocalyptic form, and I'm getting in between Paul and Amy.
Okay. Zach, you said basically same.
Yeah.
Let me know if I can even get a finger on it.
Okay, we'll see. We'll see.
Yep.
We'll see.
Well, we'll see if you can do that because I'm about to try to knock you out like with a power.
Oh, the P power?
Yeah.
I'm not sure how I feel about that.
Well, it's not to put you. It's not to make you pee. It's to put you into a coma,
Yeah.
a temporary coma because of this. I'm just checking, see if there's something better. Because I'm trying to keep you out of this. I don't need you shifting if I can stop it. But we will try that. All right, that's going to be intelligence medicine difficulty 9.
Ooh.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to put him in a coma.
Don't forget, you do have that one auto success from Redeems. Don't forget, you still have that.
Well, you can resist. It's a willpower difficulty 8 if I succeed, but so we will see. All right. I need intelligence. Oh man.
You can spend a willpower.
I'll burn a willpower and a automatic success.
Okay. You
So
can.
it's 2.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So,
So you can resist by rolling willpower difficulty 8.
okay. Jane, can I use that heal on my willpower?
No.
You can regain one that you spent.
Okay.
Yes.
Difficulty 8, you said?
Mhm.
Yep.
All right. Hey.
Ah, damn it.
Yeah, I got a harm here for Paul.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Can I spend my willpower?
You
You
can't.
really want to try to overbid me, my friend?
You can't. You can't spend willpower on willpower
Yeah.
rolls.
You can't add a willpower to a willpower roll.
Okay.
Because I got like 10 left. If you really want to try to outbid me.
Yes, God, drain him of his willpower. Do it. How dare he defy your plan?
It's the finale. I might as well drain the willpower.
Well, we still don't know what's going to be happening next.
So,
I'll be sleeping through it.
Zach,
Yeah.
what happens to Paul?
Basically, he just falls into a coma. It's almost death-like, so he's not breathing very much. So to a
Breathing.
casual observer,
Enough.
yeah, to a casual observer, I gave him the touch of death. I jumped and put my hand on him as he was lunging, and he just went limp. It doesn't look like he's breathing it unless you pay really close attention, because it's described as death-like coma.
Amy jumps back. It wouldn't have been far enough to avoid his lunge as Zach steps in and Michael goes full Cosmos
Yes. Full
About it.
Andromeda.
as the last shimmering red drops fall into Amy's mouth. Paul's body just thuds.
It just lasts the scene. It's not like a forever thing.
Yeah.
It's
It's not like it's a level 5.
yeah, it's only for like
Uh,
a few minutes that he's just unconscious.
I love where Paul's bed went, though. No, Amy, we have a date tomorrow.
Holding the empty vial in one hand, she looks down at Paul and then back up at the other two.
He's alive.
Okay. I don't really know what I thought that would do.
I don't know either.
I don't feel any different. And as soon as she says that,
Yeah, that's usually the trigger. I feel fine.
Well, I really thought something would happen from me doing this. Whatever.
I thought something would happen.
as soon as she says that, it's like you feel like you're being thrown backwards as everything in your field of vision goes white and red and yellow and green and blue, a prism of color.
Hey.
It's so bright it burns your poor, measly human little retinas. You're not sure. You have human retinas? You're borrowing them.
Not right now.
Yeah, neither of us have human retinas.
Not right now.
But you do.
And I'm unconscious.
But you do.
Yeah.
And when the color finally clears, when your vision focuses, you are not in the observatory anymore. Michael, you're in a shitty little underground casino being offered a drink by someone you've never met before. Paul, you're walking down the sidewalk at your college. Zach, you're standing in front of a tent of a homeless man you've pretty much just met. If you look at your phone, it is a day and a half ago. You remember, obviously, everything that has happened. And just as you expect to be pulled away, to be summoned to the police station, you were not.
I'm going to call Zach first.
It's going to be weird because it's going to say an unknown number now.
There is. There is.
So I'm going to answer it hesitantly. Hello?
Don't let them go to that hotel.
Wasn't planning on it.
Good. I'm going to call Paul next. Paul would have my number already. I saw your mouth move, but I didn't hear anything.
Yeah.
Answers.
I would recommend a romantic comedy maybe at 7 o'clock.
Well, I'm not on that one, but
Yep.
What happened?
We were saved. Click.
Gateway.
And all three of you, you may go down one permanent torment.
Yay! For future campaign.
Yep. That is where we will be done.
Yay!
I can tell you, story-wise, I'm basically telling these homeless people that the cops are coming.
Beautiful. Love it.
Like, we need to get y'all to another location.
Perfect.
It's like,
It's great.
that way, when the
You remember everything that you've learned. Call Zach. Zach.
Everything.
Yeah.
Luckily, Miguel also remembers everything. Might be something he needs to stop.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Bad demons. Stupid other court. How dare they? Stupid Rhea.
So, question. Would Paul still be able to get a date with Amy?
Is
Mm-hmm. If you turn back around, you were pulled away from the physics building. If you turn back around, there was no police presence, no people gathered outside, no sign that anything had happened at all. If you check the news, no Amy Porter arrested.
He runs back to the physics room.
Sitting there with her little Cosmos coffee mug.
Her little student ID badge says Rachel Porter.
Eh.
She looks up from her computer and she kind of race in the room. Gives you a little cheers with her coffee cup.
Would you like to go to the movies with me?
Nice romantic comedy at 7.
Yeah.
Sure.
And from that point on,
yeah.
be her forever guardian.
Hell yeah.
That's cute.
Zachary moves to New York City. We drown Rhea in the Hudson.
Oh man, you guys, Rhea.
Oh,
Rhea could have fucked you hard.
Good thing you never trust the devil.
Yep. I think
Tried to,
the only person she could have texted and probably got information out of might have been Paul, but I'm not sure Paul knew where we were going anyway. So, because I also, if she had somehow got, if she had my number and texted me, it's like, so where are you going? I was like, my thought process was like, you know this. And why are you asking?
We in fact told you earlier, like an hour.
yeah.
she tried to sick not just the hunters on you, but also the werewolves.
Yeah. Paul might not have fallen for that one because I bought a point of intelligence.
That was amazing. That was such a good game.
Yeah.
I'm still worried you didn't like the ending, but
I love that ending.
it's okay.
Yeah.
I've told you repeatedly that I love this ending.
No.
Because I get sneak peeks.
Yeah, as I have like existential crises about how bad I am at stuff.
Oh, I'm bad at running the game. Everyone was like, we love your game. Shut up.
I had a great time.
It was a blast.
Hey, this is my most favorite time. Where I get to say nice things about everybody and everybody gets to say nice things about everybody. And
Yeah.
you're just going to have to wait to see what Ashley had to say about you guys for.
Watch it on YouTube.
It's time.
Props and lot.
Yeah.
Mega props.
I'm going to do this a little bit different because I have to edit in Ashley's stuff.
Tell me you made like a special screen for just you and Ashley where it's just two boxes.
Yeah,
Yes.
I did. How else was I going to do it?
Love it.
Oh, you mean like a screen? No, everybody else is just black.
Oh.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Think about it.
It's okay.
So we'll start with Ashley.
I think what I want to shout out most about you, because you know how I do props at the final game. You know how I do it, and you're getting it 1-to-1. I think what I enjoyed most from you is like,
Well, if you say character growth throughout this entire thing, I'm going to puke.
not character growth, because Rhea's not a good person. And I didn't intend to make anyone a good person. I intended to make people make difficult choices that could maybe go either way.
That's been difficult for me to make bad choices.
But I think what I've enjoyed the most is
The moral conflict of me trying to decide if I want to tell the truth or not.
You remembering to spend willpower when you do tell the truth. That's been funny. But no, your ability to be a social character, I think you really pulled it out at the last minute. Because looking back at some of the earlier sessions, earlier episodes,
don't even remind me.
it was rough.
No, Jen, literally last night I was planning a whole monologue to use against Ben if I got to the point where I had him down on his hands and knees, almost ready to die.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just couldn't help but think back to, and this is how the character arc has gone speech wise, from move at the college
Yeah.
to bumbling idiot in the precinct.
I, for one, am sad we did not get to listen to that speech.
It wasn't.
Do you want to give us a sample? Want to give us a sample here?
Hang on, let me get the right music on for this. And if you want to have the music pulled up, by the way, it is Monster from Epic the Musical. That is the background music for this speech that I was listening to as I was saying it in the shower.
Perfect.
You've caused such suffering in ways that you'll never understand. First, you shoot my mother. You shoot me. You ruin my day. But serving my father as one of his little hunters is nothing more than an insult to everyone who worked so hard to earn you your fucking freedom. Your freedom of choice. Your freedom of will. And to go back to servitude like that makes you even more pathetic than those of us who rebelled and lost. Because at least we didn't give up.
I'm glad I made you do that. But that's exactly what I mean. Like, your ability to put together, like, speeches and monologues, to think faster about the words you want to say and the logic you want to use. Like,
Yeah, this game really fucking tested that.
it did. And, like, you passed the final. You passed the final.
But Brad, you can go now.
Let's see. Well, despite Ashley's nervousness and belief that she wouldn't do good, she did good. She needs to work on the idea of telling lies. Because she just goes,
I'll spend the willpower to tell truth.
Yeah,
The willpower.
Yeah.
Yep. If you're gonna give yourself that flaw, have some lies, like write a list of lies beforehand. Other than that, it was great dealing with Ashley, like, explanation of things and whether or not I needed to jump in and make someone go to the bathroom, or if someone else had to chime in or something like that, whatever. But Ashley, you need to really stop underestimating yourself. You do every now and then. You do just stop doubting and just throw caution to the wind, and it's great. So get out of your way.
Game of passion.
Get out of your way. You're doing great.
Apparently, the key is to give her 2 minutes to thank her ass. She will somehow pull it out. Team Daddy.
Still
Say anything about Ashley.
Just Ashley. Cool. I have said this repeatedly as Ashley has joined our games over like the past year or so. It's like she continues to just keep getting better and better and better. And she started off just playing like, I'm just going to play bruiser characters, and has adapted over time. And it's awesome to see her embrace all the spectrum and aspects of role playing. And Ashley, I really look forward to seeing where you keep going in our games.
Say nice things about Ashley.
I haven't got to play with Ashley in a hot minute until this game. So I was always excited. I was excited. It was going to be great, and she did not disappoint.
It really was a year ago since the werewolf game, since you played in a game with Ashley.
I was only partially here for Old Gods.
Hell yeah.
So like I said, I was excited to get into it, and the interaction she would have with Miguel, it was seriously like a little brother and sister. Just, yeah, I know something you don't, da 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 da, and just kind of lording it over them. But at the same time, it was just the back and forth there was great. And like I said, I'm excited to see where Survivors goes with Ashley, and that it's just gonna be great.
Yeah.
I know that's not saying a whole lot, but it's gonna be great. I'm excited.
Bless her heart. She adjusted her days off just so she could keep playing with us.
Yeah.
Bless her heart. Oh, she also fucked over Miguel in the end. So
Of course you did. Of course you did.
He'll remember that.
yeah. She just burned every bridge.
Jeez.
All of them.
I look forward to seeing what you did.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I was like, at one point, I was like, oh, what?
Mm.
Well,
Okay.
it was on my plans. All right. Brad. Brad. You know you're kind of everything, Brad.
Oh, that's a lie. That's the
Good.
opposite of my brand entirely.
His entire brand.
He's right at
Brand-
the OT.
I'm bad at everything. I can't be good at everything.
I absolutely loved how like fiercely moral your character was, even if those morals didn't necessarily align with standard societal ideals. I loved how his one thing was the homeless population and veterans and like not abandoning anyone, and that fueled him through this entire series.
Yeah.
In a way that was like, oh, and then you shoot someone in the head and you're like, well, yeah, no, that's fair.
Oh well.
They were after the homeless.
Very 100% like big anti-hero vibes that I loved. And first to last episode, it was amazing.
I love that his character that he has made Lenovah stick to their convictions the most out of everyone in this game.
Mm-hmm.
Because keeping him to where sidetracks the whole main side quest to find these missing homeless people in New York City. They probably got kidnapped. They might have just moved on. Who really knows in New York City? It's one of the highest population cities on the earth, and it has the highest homeless population in the country. I've done the fucking research for that.
Oh, yeah.
For this prop specifically. Just in case my other ones had gotten... this one is... Oh. Like, I love Brad as a player. I always have. I enjoy watching him play, and I with him. Because I remember watching you guys in American Malady, and how that shit. That was a shit show.
Mateo. Say nice things about Brad.
Oh, I thought you said Brad and then went into Brad. I figured you were doing me next. Nice things about Brad. Nothing. You're awful at everything you do. How dare you keep coming around here with your role? It was nice. So, for those of you watching, for those of you that don't know, me and Brad have been friends in real life for over 20 years now. It was nice to see Brad actually play an honest person for once. In those over 20 years, a good person, someone who had other people's interests at heart, just a nice guy. It was nice to see Brad play something good
It wasn't a demon
for once.
where everybody expects it.
Yeah, I genuinely thought this game would be much more chaotic. And
Where everybody
recording it,
backstabbing.
Brad, I like to imagine in my head canon that Brad made this character just to spite Pierce. You did a really good job this time, man. You really did.
Thank
It was
you.
a blast getting that. It was a blast getting to actually play with you in a tabletop game.
Mike, your turn.
Brad, this is what, our third, fourth game now?
Something like that.
Yeah.
What?
It's always a treat. Like, just, I got no words. I know I'm in for a good time when I see your name pop up in the cast.
Yeah. Brad is an experience.
Indeed.
Always all in, no matter what it is. Awesome. DM Daddy.
That's me.
I spent so much of this game worrying I didn't have enough for you to do. So much of it.
I told you from jump. It's like the only thing I'm going to be focused on is the main plot because that's what this character is.
No, and you remained stoically focused the entire time. And I'm a little sad that we didn't get to see like more of the version of Michael that gave Paul a pep talk.
Pep talk.
Because that little tiny glimpse of just like so much death was like an appetizer.
Yeah.
The fuck are you doing,
And
Paul?
it's so like typical of pretty much anyone that you play where there is so much more depth than we could ever possibly see. Your characters are so well rounded. They leave you asking questions and you always want to know more and see more. You are fucking compelling and charismatic and it's not fair.
Fake it till you make it, baby.
I'm not even good at faking it. But good job. I loved every second.
Thank you.
When it comes to Mateo, I have nothing but nice words to say. It's just the order in which I want to say them. And the fact that some of them sound like insults. The emotional fucking roller coaster that you and him have put me through over the last 2 years.
I'm honored.
You literally had me on the verge of tears at the end of the last actual session I got to play with the group for this.
God, say nice things about Mateo.
Man, where do I even begin? Because as he pointed out, we've been friends for so long. It is great to be able to play a game with you. It's like you run awesome games, but I love when I actually get to play with a character with you. Because we do not get to do that
We really
nearly
don't.
often. It's almost always you running a game. But God, I loved. I'm sad that Zach never got to see his true form. that the true Michael come out.
There's a reason that my character has such high imminence and everything. It's just he rarely has to pull out the hay.
Yeah.
Stop fucking around.
But I loved having your comments in the background, it's like, oh, well, this talk will probably last about 5 minutes. And then, then he says the wrong thing. My character snapped in. He's like, oh, yeah, about 5 minutes.
I don't see anybody here to let us in. They'll be here in like 20. It's fine. Oh, look at that. Weird.
Mike, your turn.
Matt, so we've met each other for what, 3 years now?
Yeah.
Yeah. And like I didn't start gaming until May of last year.
Uh-huh.
Honestly, it's been a ride. We played together with Highlander. We're here now. This was a whole new take because, like I said, we weren't in the buddy system. It was to the point. If you hadn't been with Amy, I seriously considered having Paul chuck that weight at you.
Weird. It's almost like I knew what to do.
Yeah.
Weird.
But like that was seriously on Paul's mind at that point because he was deep in his pissed off mode.
Mm-hmm.
But there was a job to do.
Mm-hmm.
Michael got him back on task. And he was what he needed when he needed it.
Rhea wishes she was half the leader I was.
But Matt, I love every second of being in here with you, man.
It's a blast, dude. It really is.
Who's next? Mike.
Paul, Mike. Mike's next.
Before anyone else gets a chance to say it, first of all, mad respect for the idiot. Like, it is really hard to play really dumb. And you created this absolute brick-headed, lovable teddy bear of a guy who was probably too clueless to know how scary he should have been.
Oh, yeah.
I think out of all the characters you've played, this is probably the one that was the most stretch from who you just kind of are as a person in terms of like how you think, how you handle problems, but not like the good, sweet, cuddly fellow you are.
You've seen all the message I've sent you when I'm in my thought process. I feel bad for Jen because it'll just be like bam, 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 bam. It's just because the brain's firing a mile a minute, and it doesn't stop.
Yep.
This was my chance to turn it off.
Poor Paul on his own quest for humanity that he didn't even understand he was on. Congratulations on your date, Paul.
Hey.
The most obvious one I can give is to Mike for just the one intelligence. And I can't say anything either because I only had 2.
Really?
I think I might have had 2.
Ma'am.
Yeah, I had 1 intelligence, but I have 3 wits. That wits is what was saving me.
Good thing you didn't have to remember anything for any reason.
Brad, say nice things about Mike.
Mike, I have had an absolute blast in the few games that we have played. Your characters are vastly different from in the hunter game, the uncaring, the
Curmudgeon.
the no fucks given old man to Paul here, the lovable idiot that even when being like with a vampire trying to like use the words to just tell you what's going on without telling you what's going on, but Paul just takes the words at face value and vampires left just, oh my god.
The horror
It-
was fun.
Yeah, it's been an absolute blast playing and trying to Paul Dore, for whatever reason, you just instead of kicking it in, you just rip it off. I'm like, oh, I wanted you to kick it on the guy. What? The last time someone said Dore, you kicked it. Why would you do it different now? It's like, oh, but I love your characters because you think you get an idea of what they're about, and they have a reason for acting different sometimes. Like when you act out of character, your character has a completely valid reason for doing it. You manage to throw people for loops, even though it's like, oh, this is an idiot. Great. I should be able to manipulate him. No, we can't. He will not. He'll just he doesn't follow our manipulations. Great.
They're trying to play all the mind game. Oh, he really doesn't understand.
Okay, I'll try to do it straight. Why is he doing it that way, though? No. It's like, look, Paul, I don't have the time to tell you how to do everything I want you to do. It's like, but I can't wait to see what you play in the future, and what I'll have to interact with in future games.
Yeah.
I am taking a season off, but I will be coming back. This is not a permanent break.
Yay!
Not a permanent, bye guys.
Brad can't quit me.
Gonna spend this whole time missing you, Mateo.
We're still on mic, right?
Yeah.
Bro, Chad, can't believe Chad did that. You think you know someone? He did my laundry. Just like those little moments there where it's like everyone watching, everyone else playing, even you just knowing it's like, that's not what's actually happening, man. And then just, no, that's awful. That sucks.
Oh, hey, one time, okay?
And hey, no, that was many times over this fucking campaign. But also, hey, you got the good guy ending. You made good guy. You got the good guy ending. You get the girl. Michael told you at the beginning, everything's going to work out fine. Don't worry about it. And sure, you failed at the end of the trust me, but you still got your good guy ending. That's okay. You did a really good job playing this character. You always do good with playing your characters. I'm just happy that all your characters are good. All your characters are entertaining. I'm not trying to backhand compliment or anything. It's just more like in the D&D game, the first game you played, Osmo, it was you were very mechanics heavy and so on and so forth. On top of being a good character, this one was just, I'm a good character, and you weren't mechanics heavy with your intelligence of 1 with a bunch of powers that require intelligence. And so it was good to see you just embrace the character. Is more what I'm trying to say. And it was really great. You did a very good job. I would like to see more of that from you in future games.
Yay! And that's it. That's all for props.
Nope.
Yeah.
Jen.
No.
Brad, say nice things. Brad. Bro, fine. Taking my power back. Brad, say nice things about Jen.
Jen, what can I say? Your games are amazing. I did not see a time loop coming. But I absolutely loved it, especially the mindset it puts Zach in of now he can actually save these homeless people. But all your games are great. I have so much fun in any game that I play with you as with your characters, but I also have fun in the games you play. I love guest starring in Highlander.
You're so good.
But I can't wait for more games that you run. I can't wait to play in other games with you.
Yeah, I kind of want to just give you all of my props for this, because this is the first time I've ever done Demon, and I didn't really know anything about Hunter. I know a little bit about, but I knew the most about Vampire.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know shit about this coming in. And between you and Mateo and Mike helping keep me like, they're like, hey, no, you can't do that, but you can do this, which works like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, okay. It's the general guidance overall throughout the entire course of the game.
So
Thanks.
Mike, say nice things
great
about
time
Jen.
all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Time look. I was fully expecting the world to just burn. It really was. I was like, well, you know what? That's the one way to build them back up. Build them back up from the ashes. Nope. We just back things up. Hey, it worked out for poor Paul.
Poor Paul.
Paul, it can, like I say, you and I have gone back and forth several times about stresses with running games, and every time we do, we both tell each other the same thing, that we're doing great. Even though each other, we don't believe it. We both get like, yeah, they're just saying it. No, we're not just saying. We love you, Jen. You do great.
In spite of what Kelly has to say about Jen, Jen, you get props from me pretty much every day of our lives. But I wish you'd start believing in yourself more when it comes to running games, because you do such a fantastic and good job. You make so many fun little calls that seem inconsequential that are like really big, especially when people are just being their characters. You're always mindful of the players in your games and outcomes and things for them, as well as while still managing to tell your awesome story. You think you're too scatterbrained. You have to be scatterbrained in this stuff, because you never know what your lovely, awesome players will come up with and think of and try to do. I know you think, as far as acting goes, your improv is weak sauce, but I completely disagree, because you are great. Your NPCs are always great. Your roll calls are always great. And I am very, very always happy to play in your games, as I think everybody else who's ever had the chance to do so does so.
Oh, thanks.
You're welcome.
Whew, we're done with that.
Powers returned.
Does anyone have any questions you would like me to answer now that we're done?
Nope.
I do have one further thing for Paul later on down the line.
Yeah.
You would try to get into Amy's oatmeal.
Yeah. Wow.
And get rid of the red.
What red?
It's not there.
Yeah.
Not there? Okay.
You can
Yeah.
root around her kitchen all you want.
And also, her student ID says her name is Rachel now. Thank you very much.
You know what? You are correct.
I'll win.
Yeah. Is that it?
That's it.
Hey, that's it.
Yeah, I don't
For
really have
now.
any questions.
For now. Until
I-
Demon 2.
I'm not going to look for future stuff, because there may be future stuff.
There may be. I actually had a pretty good time, like running, even though like the powers are bullshit. Like I said at the beginning, like when I was thinking about this, that the cast was probably going to be make or break it. It was either going to make a good story or a bad story, and it was going to make either a good time or a bad time. And I have to say, like, you guys were great.
And you thought it was going to be Edgelord Central.
I thought, listen, I did think there was going to be more questionable content. We could have streamed this on Twitch. We could have.
We could have.
Yeah,
Could have.
but there
Yeah,
was
that-
potential.
there
was. And it was smart to err on the side of caution.
Yeah.
Like, I don't regret it, but next time, if there is a season 2, we'll probably do it on Twitch. Yeah. And just so you know, because I am a just and lawful God, Rhea did not regain a humanity. Or lose a torment. She did not lose a torment.
She chose bad things.
Yeah, she's tried to sell out everybody, so
I was like, did you help? No,
no.
you did not.
Not once. The most helpful thing she did was to shark the cops back in episode 1. But by failing to fall down.
Yeah.
Even then, I had to distract the cops from getting onto her.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, she
Seemed good.
did get the door open. We got to the
Yeah.
back in the very beginning because of her.
That was so
She did
exciting to
wait
go.
the entire campaign to turn on you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm happy Ashley waited until the finale to be like, fuck everyone.
So there was that.
Even though
Well, thank you guys. Thank you guys for playing. Thank you guys on YouTube for watching. This has been our first Team in the Fallen campaign. If you want more, maybe a season 2, I'm open to it. I don't really know what would one up proving God, but
Mhm.
give it a thought.
I believe in you.
You can come up with all kinds of nonsense. Feel free to leave in a comment if you maybe might be interested in a season 2.
If you like the idea of YouTube exclusive content, leave a comment about that too. Let us know if we should sometimes reserve special things.
We always want to hear from you. And if you haven't liked or subscribed and you've made it this far, please do. YouTube is the real God around here in the algorithm. We must bow to it.
Yes.
You can also join our Discord if you might be interested in joining a game.
I have a lot of world
Patreon if you have some extra cash.
Play with these goofballs.
I'm playing more games.
Yeah.
I'm also running more games.
Yeah.
Look forward to
Jen's running Old Gods of Appalachia next.
Look forward to torturing some people, but with a thicker accent.
Mm.
Next time. And speaking of next time, I hope to see you guys next time. Thank you for joining us. Daddy up there loves you.
Yes, I do. Daddy loves you very much.
Thank you guys. Have a good night.
I was DM Daddy RPG. JenOfThieves ran this game. Glenn Dizzle played Paul, aka Lenovah. Brad with no R as Zachary Azariah, not Zachariah.
Yeah.
And of course, Ashley the Everything as Haley, aka Rhea. Now goodbye. Daddy loves you. And